Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we are playing Detective Grimoire. It's a murder mystery. I don't know the rating. I tried to find the rating. I believe it's probably around a T for like kind of fantasy, blood, and violence. I don't think it's that crazy. It's a classic point and click adventure game, and the synopsis is that Detective Grimoire has been called to investigate a murder. The owner of a small tourist attraction found deep within the heart of the marshes. Okay, we're gonna go to the marshes, and today I'm doing my best to dress up as Detective Grimoire based on what I have seen from random gameplay. Non-spoiler gameplay, just trying to get a sense of the outfit. I also believe it is keyboard and mouse, so let me just scoot forward a tiny bit more. There we go. And I went into options to see what they had. I turned the music down. I kept the speech high. And I messed with these things. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to hit play and we're going to find out. Right now. Oh. Okay. New save file. Headphones strongly recommended. Sound is important. Oh, meaning we're going to have puzzles that rely on the sound. Okay, we have headphones. Ooh, original score. Nice. That's loud. Oh. Really letting you know it's a score. Yeah, it definitely has Danny Elfman vibes.
Night,
Oh, here we go.
A murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction deep within the heart of the marshes.
Hold on.
Oh, that's what I just read.
Tourist attraction. Here?
Okay,
I
hopefully...
don't get it.
Oh, here we
Why
go.
would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already. This area...
Oh, I just paused it. That's kind of fun.
Famous.
Oh, no, I
All
skipped.
I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in the swamp for over 60 years.
Okay, so it's a 60-year-old alien. I still don't see why it matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
That's right. This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
So serious.
Come on. How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
You've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point.
The music has seemed to balance based on how I said it, so this is good. Oh, okay. This is real investigation. Okay. I didn't even know what the gameplay was on this. Richard Remington, founder of the tourist attraction Buggy Bogs, was found dead outside his office at 20:45 last night. Exact cause of death unknown. 3 small wounds. Okay, let's play this like a real detective. There was a time in my life where I wanted to be a private investigator. I don't do that now, so you'll see why. Here we go. 3 small wounds to the chest from an attack from a clawed creature. Okay, we're making a ton of assumptions. Clawed creature? How do we know that? Assumptions. Throw it out. We know 3 small wounds in the chest. Slime around the wound and footprints at the scene suggest the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. That's fine. No, we found slime and footprints. Any of the 7 other people present at the swamp last night could hold valid information. Okay, vital, not valid. We're struggling. Okay, pictures of the wounds. Gross. Pictures of the footprints. Not as gross. Oh, he's cute. Why does our suspect have to be cute? Look at him. Oh, he's just trying to stay wet. Aw. All right. That's it, huh?
Murder victim. Richard Remington. He was in charge of this, tourist attraction.
Is that Skippy?
Boggy's Bog? What a name.
That's a great name.
Is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began.
Oh, can we stop moving?
Find out soon enough.
I get seasick. There we go. Take the hat off. Yes. Put all this work into hair for something. Chapter 1, A Swamp Full of Secrets. I kind of like that you could pause the dialogue, but then you can't unpause it. You can only just skip to the next.
Your case file is in the top right. You can
Amazing.
look at your clues and suspect profiles in here. When you've collected some, of course.
Okay. I'm going to move my mouse back a little because it seems like I'm not going to need full range, so I'm going to put it closer to me.
I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused, come back here and I'll help you.
Okay, we have a hint system. Oh, I love a game that fully explains to you how to access the hint system. So if we get stuck, we can come back and talk to him. I love the Sam & Max games, and one of these days I'll probably play one on stream. The main reason I don't is I've gotten stuck on them many times. Just playing on my own. Like, really stuck. So, ooh. But their hint system is you talk to Sam, and 9 times out of 10 it's not helpful at all.
A simple wooden dock. Looks like it can just about hold my weight.
Just about? Okay, this is first person? This is the case file, okay. Suspects. So as I collect more information, yeah, I am getting Danny Elfman vibes now with the music, for sure. I better head to the crime scene first, okay. You can click and hold the button to exit immediate from menus, okay.
A simple wooden dock.
Okay, let's... There we go. Okay, this is look mode, and this is walk mode. Or no. Okay, I can't find look, I can only look...
That's where I need to go.
Okay,
I can
gotcha.
switch to walk mode with the button in the bottom right.
Thank you, I just figured it out.
If I'm feeling confident, I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
I mean... We have to, right? Ooh, do we have to? For now. Okay. Right click walk would be great, just for the record. But okay. Let's start talking.
Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
No, I only just got here. Who are you?
You don't remember. Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
That's true. I'm not great at remembering.
You're that weird girl from the fairground.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Well, if you'll let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and behave.
You'll get lost. I would never forgive myself if I let you go through without the map.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature. But it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature. Nope. He's a different sort of creature.
Wait, what do you mean? If you... she disappeared.
Is that better? Have I done the look better? Okay, well that was weird.
Pretend I imagined her.
Sure, let's check this and see. Is she a suspect? No. Notes? No. Okay. So for whatever reason, that didn't register on any of this.
Is an opportunity for a photographic memento.
Perfect.
The two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they fighting?
Okay.
The fence that seems to surround this entire area.
Amazing.
The fence that seems... just an odd old tree.
You're not old.
I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here.
That's so rude. How's the volume on his voice, by
Don't
the way?
forget to use walk mode to move around.
I've got it.
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water. It's an old statue.
Okay. Anything else here?
I still don't quite... Don't forget to use walk...
Okay.
Just my luck, the gate's closed. It looks like I can move these metal latches around.
Ooh, a puzzle.
I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock. Then I'll be able to get through this gate. Probably.
Okay. How's this work? Oh, okay. This is fun. Okay. I have no idea how to do this, but let's, I don't know. Let's just play with it. Where do I need to get it? Down here? Did I do it? No. All right. Seems like I've done it.
Nice. I might get one of these.
Okay, that wasn't too hard. Okay. I was overthinking it a little. It's a fun puzzle.
This is the tourist attraction? The whole thing just doesn't make sense.
Why is he, like, so down on this being a tourist attraction?
Let's do some thinking. Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom.
Oh.
And flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try it. I just have to focus my thoughts and reach a conclusion. Boggy's bog.
Is it?
Seems like
Is the trench a bit? It's a bit. Is it too opening? Is that better? His is real, like, low. His is very open. Okay. So, alright, so this is how I'm going to probably get more clues. Like, a lot of games have this, where it's like, if I think of something, then the game is going to give me more information. So let's go, that little girl. No. None of these. Okay, so we're not going to go with that. So how about the Boggy Bog is too remote for... There we go. Our boat... Okay. I need to... This kind of feels like a children's game. Well, it might feel like a children's game, but so far I'm failing. So how about the swamp is too remote for my hat to murder someone. Perfect. Confirmed.
The swamp is far too remote for my hat to murder someone. I don't get it. Seriously.
Oh, okay. I wanted to see what it would say. How about Officer James?
The swamp is far too remote for Officer James to murder someone. Oh, that doesn't make sense, does it?
Oh. Oh, we have to do a real one? Oh. Oh, no. Okay, the swamp is too remote, right? For the murder... Oh, no. I'm actually really bad at this, folks. Remember, backseating welcome, no spoilers.
The swamp is far too remote for the murder to have happened. Oh, that who would come here for a vacation?
Who would come... Oh! Oh, this is the clue. Oh, I'm so silly. Who would come here for vacation? The swamp is too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money.
Is far too
Oh
remote
my, okay.
for the tourist attraction to make any money.
This very easy game is going to be a little hard for us. Oh no. Oh no. This children's game is going to be too difficult for me. I thought we were going to, like, really dig into some clues there. Can I pull that up at any time? Like, can I just... No. Because in some games you can kind of, like, pull up these guesses, like, whenever.
It's the base of a gigantic tree, and it's sitting in the very heart of the swamp.
Nice.
Was this entire place built around it?
Okay.
Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry, though. This place is putting me off food.
That doesn't sound like me.
To the left and a cafe.
Right. So he doesn't want to go to the cafe, so we're gonna go to the cafe.
I should visit the crime scene. I think Officer James said it was...
All right, fine. This game is not gonna let me go the wrong way. So as far as I can tell, the first game they made was an app. This is the second game, and it seems like now they've progressed to try to make like a point-and-click. And then the third game, which we will be playing someday in the future when it's on sale again, I think they've just like continued to evolve as a game company.
Looks like this path leads towards
That's
the northwest
interesting.
corner of Boggy's Bog. I can't wait.
I can wait.
I should visit the crime scene. I think...
All right. I guess we have to go to the crime scene. And if we look at the map, this is how we get here. The map is pretty straightforward. I like that.
This area is kind of empty. I can't see anything worth writing down.
Rude. Let's keep going.
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down.
Why don't I?
Maybe if I get desperate later.
Maybe if I get desperate later. Okay, here we go. We got footprints. We've got shock outline. Let's look.
This is where they found Remington's body.
Right. We knew this already. Oh, okay. This is new, right? The map. Okay. Oh, that's it. Footprints.
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door. And back down into those reeds by the water.
But nowhere near the body, right?
What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water. I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button. No, maybe I should...
Just instantly.
Maybe...
Alright, let's think about it. Alright, follow the vine. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh.
That's the one. But I wonder where this lockpick came from.
That was pretty easy. How funny, though, if I had just clicked 3 first. I almost did. I clicked 4. Lockpick discarded near the entrance. So why would Boggy need a lockpick? Most likely used by the murderer to break in. Okay. Great. So now we have a lockpick to get in.
There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
Right. Could he have fallen out there? We're gonna find out. Let's get into the office.
I can't get in here without a key. Maybe if I get...
Okay, so do we have an object interaction? How do we access... There we go. We figured it out. Yeah, we have a lockpick, but our character didn't want to... Huh. I don't know how to do objects interaction. No. We have a lockpick. I think our character just doesn't do lockpicks. Is that even possible? I can't go down and look at the body? Huh. I guess our character doesn't do lockpicks.
I can't get in here. Maybe if I get...
Really?
I can't... Maybe...
Huh. I'm here investigating the crime scene, and it feels like there's not much to do here. This is a pulpy murder mystery? How does he not do lockpicks? That's a great question. I do lockpicks. Where's my lockpick set? I'm not even very good at it. I can get in there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. You do lockpicks too? That's cool.
It's
I think it's fun. It's to me, it just seems like a skill to know. Like I can't unlock everything, but it's like, you know, if I get stuck somewhere, it seems like a nice little skill to have. Some basic understanding of, you know, pins and tension, and then you're good to go. I'm no expert. Okay, what's that say?
I can't get.
Doesn't matter. Okay, I think we're done here. I'm a little worried. Let's see what happens when we leave. Oh,
Aha, some suspects. Let's
Here we
get
go.
this investigation started.
so we'll have to go back there. Hello.
All right, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
Ooh.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
That is a little rude.
Not? Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman.
The guy looks like a
Pleased to meet
thumb.
you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
He does look like a thumb.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
Oh, I get. Do I just get to decide? It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
What is this? Oh, what should we talk about? Okay. Your job last night. Present a clue. Present a profile. Okay, how about your
So
job?
you already told me what you do, but
It looks more like a
why
toe.
would a cameraman
I can see
be
that.
working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer. You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really?
What happened a week ago?
Why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You
I wanna
always
know what
carry
happened a
that
week
camera
ago.
with you?
Most of the time.
Okay. Oh, man. Now I want to talk about what happened a week ago, but let's talk about last night.
You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Maybe he fell out of the
Something
window.
he ate.
The 3 slash marks could be the same thing that made the footprints. That's it, huh? I guess we'll ask him
Some
about it.
evidence from last night's murder?
He's not gonna know anything. What do you know about Buggy
You
Bug?
should ask someone else.
I figured this is what he would say. Okay, so I think we have to talk to him again when we unlock more stuff.
What?
Because that was kind of pointless.
Do you have a message for me?
No.
No?
I don't
Questions?
think so.
I have questions
Why
for
are
you.
you here? I'm incredibly busy.
You don't look it. Who are you, anyway?
What a
Questions.
question. You're serious? I am Vincent Vanderpeer.
The famous movie director?
The artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm a man of many talents.
Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions. That's a good response. It's a very talented beard. Okay, that could be good. I think my character is into facial hair.
That
Sure.
is a very talented beard.
We'll
you've
go with
got
a compliment.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
That didn't work at all.
Then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming?
It's funny. No, they can't, because remember, they only recently got permission. Only recently got permission from somebody to film here.
Vincent Vanderpeer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Vanderpeer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse.
Oh, like he wasn't given permission to film. So can I pull up that? So can I talk to this guy any different? No. Now I can talk to him. Okay, how about your
What's
job?
a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
But what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering.
Okay.
This area, the history, the atmosphere, it's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy? About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he?
What does he know about him?
Mysterious.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course.
But
he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him.
a hobby?
But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
Okay, so we want to know the hobby. We want to know...
Were
Okay.
you working
Just
yesterday?
keep going through.
Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed I was working. Very hard indeed. Well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest. But yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual.
I
It's
jest.
difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night.
Really?
He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burl.
He was in the cafe.
Did you need him to film for you?
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself. I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
Right by the
You were
murder.
Filming? Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject.
They got something
one
from
that has me
sound.
captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? Got excited there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective. But there are some odd sounds on the audio track.
Right.
Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
Yeah. He lied to me because he was nowhere to be found last night. Okay. So, Burl lied to me because... I mean, because he was nowhere to be found last night, right? Like... Uh-oh, it's the same one. I'm confused.
Burl's camera lied to me because Bobby Burl was nowhere
All the way
to be
around.
found
Oops.
last night. Oh, that doesn't make sense.
You don't make sense.
Bobby Burl lied to me because
Right.
Burl's camera was nowhere to be found last night. I'm losing my mind.
You're losing your mind. Okay, Bobby Burl lied to me, right? Because he was nowhere to be found. All right. So he was okay, is there something I should ask the cameraman? Yeah, where was he? But let's... Came to the swamp in the first place, was so useless, was nowhere to be found. Alright, so it's going to be Bobby Rose was nowhere to be found. So how about... He told me, lied to me, doesn't explain why, was one of his reasons. Man, it feels like all the answers My clues don't explain why?
My clues doesn't explain why Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Oh, that maybe Bobby
actually
Burl
does
needs to
kinda
do
make
a little
sense.
explaining.
Yes, Bobby Burl needs to do a little explaining, right? Bobby Burl doesn't explain why. Ugh. This is... I'm a little worried how confused I am. I feel like... Vincent doesn't explain why, you think?
Van de Peer doesn't explain why
This is right,
Bobby Burl
but it's not giving me the
was
little
nowhere to be
ding.
found last night. Maybe I just need to change one
Well...
Bobby Burl.
I just changed two things.
Why Vincent Van de Peer
But-
came to the swamp in the first place. What is that supposed to...
Oh, like, I'm coming up with all kinds of great things to say. This feels like... This is the thing that he said... He doesn't need it, right? Doesn't...
Vincent Van de Peer doesn't explain why
Right.
Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night.
This is it.
Ooh, that's... Van de Peer told me something about his cameraman.
How about was so
Vincent
useless?
Van de Peer doesn't explain why Bobby Burl was so useless.
This has to be it, right? Oh my god. This is supposed to be easy. This is an easy puzzle game. That's why I like easy puzzle games. This is just wrong, but
Burl
let's click it.
doesn't explain
See what it
why
says.
Vincent Van de Peer was nowhere to be found last night. Oh, that...
So when I do this, it says, "Oh, I'm almost there." Is it just Burl's
Vincent
camera?
Van de Peer doesn't explain why Burl's camera was nowhere to be found last night. I don't get it.
That was worse. I'm getting worse. Oh, how about it just told me?
Vincent Van de Peer told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough.
Just told
What
me.
was Mr. Burl doing
That's
last night that meant he couldn't help out his
embarrassing.
boss?
Whew. This is our Mars. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. This is we're struggling here. We're struggling here on a pretty easy puzzle, but I do appreciate the follow. Okay, yeah, let's ask him about this Boggy. He seems to know Boggy
Yes,
really well.
The reason we're all here, of course.
Not me.
Isn't
Yeah.
he your prime suspect?
Well,
Would he know he's
yeah,
a prime
but I mean-
suspect?
What an amazing creature! No one has seen him for 60 years, and he still manages to get accused of murder. Incredible!
That's it? That's all he has to say about him? Alright, well, tell me about
He's been
Tell me about
working
Bobby.
with me for a number of years. A real expert, of course.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now there's a man who could handle himself.
Ooh, really?
I'm not so sure.
Well, apart from yesterday, that was just a one-off, wasn't it?
Only takes
For
once.
him, I think so, yes.
Alright.
I heard this isn't the
Oh,
first time
this
you
is
tried to
this is
kill
like a
him.
mini game.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking
You
about?
didn't get the puzzle either for what it's worth. Thank you, Freka. I know you're very smart, so I do appreciate that. Remington has denied you for filming person in the past. Do we? Oh, so I think this is like a mini game, and maybe I have to pick the right answer. Remington never found. How about with just this
Remington
one?
has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every
Good
situation
answer.
simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want
I'm
you to film
sure.
here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way.
That's not that crazy.
That happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper.
Ooh, there's like lots of mini games. Okay. Here we go. I'm famous. I'm the boss. Okay. So, money. We like
Right.
money.
That's the one.
Okay.
I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well,
But it wasn't up to
bribe is a
him.
strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits.
So-
it made sense,
That's-
since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small
now he
percentage,
doesn't.
simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
Okay. Present a clue. Well, yeah, let's talk
I
about the
don't
film
know
footage.
if it's any use to you at all. I'll film again tonight and try to get a version without all those bizarre noises in the background.
That could be helpful. Great. What do you know about
If you
lockpicks?
want an autograph, a plain sheet of paper will suffice, thank you.
Rude. Probably not.
I don't really have time to be looking at
Yeah,
items.
okay. Okay. So now... Oh, this is the film footage. What? What are we doing? Footage recorded last night at the exact time of the murder, filmed by the director in the clearing of the swamp. There is nothing to see, but various clues can be heard on the audio soundtrack. Listen to them in order. Tap on a sound to hear it. Stepping on the board to the dock. Frightened. Those aren't stock sounds. Oh. Gun? But like a very quiet gun? Lockpick? Surprise outcry? Being hurt outcry? That's definitely somebody falling out of the window. Thud. I don't know, clang. Thung is somebody hitting. Okay. He's in his house. He's looking out of the swamp. Go, do this with me. He's looking out of the swamp. He hears creaking. Looks out the window. Ah! Something startles him. Maybe something in his kitchen blows up. Maybe something from down below that startled him. Maybe it's a gun. He retreats back in. And then the cling is the door opening. Oh no! He's attacked inside his room. Runs, stumbles out towards the window, grabs a curtain, falls, thuds on the ground, and then there's a cling. I don't know what the cling is. I mean, this is plausible. This is plausible. Okay. So, let's talk about the film footage.
I see. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera at least.
Rude.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess.
And that guess would be... Let's ask him about last night again, now that we know he's lying. I think that's in the challenge, but let's just
You were
click on
here
it.
yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was open.
Okay, so same answers.
Just...
That's he
Ba-ba-ba.
left. Well, he looked- perhaps
Skip. Oh, there's a back button. Okay, now we're going to do the challenge.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpure over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you.
Anywhere.
What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
You left it, and he used it instead. You lost it in the swamp and went to look for it. I guess
You
it's
left it
this.
with Vanderpure, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
Okay, you were collecting samples of swamp water. He did say he had a hobby on the side, didn't he? A strange hobby.
Vanderpure said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I left my video camera, yes. But I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
Why is he making it sound creepy?
You
He's
were
just a
having some time
photographer?
off to take black and white photographs? For fun.
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Can I see it?
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect. Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
Why is he being so creepy about it? Would it even be developed yet? Yeah, he developed it. It's an old photo, it's just a Polaroid. It's like from the 90s, but he's like, you know, Gen Z, so he thinks it's old.
Wait, what?
What?
This is a photo?
I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night.
There you go, frat guy. He hasn't developed it.
Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
Oh, is it that easy? It seems very complicated when I've seen it done in shows. How did he say the lighting wasn't quite right? That's not how any of this works.
Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
That is so weird. That is so weird. And let's point out, Boggy doesn't have 3 claws. His foot does, but not that. Well, that was super strange.
The famous director, and my friend.
Perfect. Okay, let's go back to him. And now let's do Boggy.
Talented man, that Burl. Sometimes I wonder if he'd be better off pursuing his photography full-time, you know?
Do you support him in that? Okay, well, that was it, huh?
That's the path that leads back past the protest.
Sorry.
That's the path that leads back past the protest and towards the crossroads.
The protest. Oh, it's the name of the place. Okay, so outside office. Oh, we got a little fast travel. And then we have inside office. Wow, 25% through the suspects. All right. Remember my scenario? Creaking on the board. Oh! Ah! Breaking in the door with the clank. Oh, attacked. Falling out the window. Hit the ground. And then a clank. I think we're good for that. I think that's good. I think I've nailed it. I still don't know why I can't walk into the office.
I can't get in here without a key, and I don't feel like kicking the door down.
Ooh, the ripping is probably the toad creature ripping The shirt.
Maybe if I get desperate later on.
Maybe, but look at this.
There's an open window above Remington's. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
It's ripped, and his body is right below it. That feels right. It feels right. Okay, so these people, we're done with them. Oh, this is the protest. This protest wasn't here before. That's why I was confused why it's the protest.
You've arrived at a bad time, my friend.
Tell me.
For once, they don't actually want tourists walking around this place.
Okay.
I always arrive at a bad time. It's what I do.
Oh,
I'm
that's...
a detective.
He's a
not
detective.
tourist.
My apologies. It's just, you have the same wide-eyed expression as the kids that come here. Running around, spending their parents' money, you know.
Well, you know, it's not every day I visit a swamp full of such unique specimens.
It's no problem. You're just thinking what we all thought when we arrived for the first time.
What's
Why
that?
didn't they put in a bathroom?
No, you're
Oh.
thinking, this place is beautiful. What a lucky man I am to be here.
I am I? Well, if you say so.
Edward Everstone, at your service.
That's a pretty cool name. Can I call you Ed?
You don't need to. Everyone just calls me Echo.
Echo. Alright. Why? Because he gives you an elevated sense of purpose. Why? Because you're a good swimmer. I don't want to say any of these things. How about you're a good swimmer?
Why? Because you're a good swimmer?
What? No. Because I
Echo the
always come
dolphin.
back, again and again, until my job is done.
Okay. Weird. What is your job?
You're protesting,
None of these,
right?
yeah.
I certainly am. And now that you're here, I'm getting you involved.
Oh,
What
great.
does that mean? Yeah, I haven't got time to hold up signs for you. I'm sorry.
You simply have to hear my message and take it with you.
Go
Beer,
ahead.
BB.
I'm all ears. Plus, I have a little notebook.
What was the first thing you felt when you saw the sign for Boggy's Bog looming over you?
Well, I thought it
Not
was...
thought.
Oh.
Felt.
Felt?
I felt... Well, something seemed wrong. There wouldn't be a tourist attraction in the middle of a swamp like this. There shouldn't be.
My job is done. Clearly your brain is working perfectly, detective.
Oh.
So you're against the tourist attraction? Yeah, let's see. You'd rather this area was kept as a natural habitat, right?
Right again. And that precise word, habitat. First and foremost, I'm protesting for animal rights.
Okay.
Well, okay, I'm following you, but it's not like they're cutting down trees or anything like that, right?
All animals deserve the right to live in peace, and I promise you, on a normal day, this place is far from peaceful.
Are you talking about the swamp creature? About Boggy?
A creature like that. He's earned the right to be left alone. We're fools to invite ourselves into his home like this on a daily basis, assuming
Okay.
he's not going to mind. Assuming he'll keep to himself and let us walk around with his face on our t-shirts.
Well, I agree. I think he should be left alone. But like you said, he can probably handle himself. And if no one has even seen him in 60 years, I don't really see the problem.
Well, we have a photo of him.
Detective, I never had an academic calling in life. I was never even a talented artist or musician or anything. So instead,
this guy's still
I made the
going.
decision to stand up for those who were getting a raw deal.
Okay. Fry Guy says, watching this makes me want to make a really trolly point-and-click game. I think that's a great idea. I'll help you playtest it. I think, like some of the most famous, adventure game puzzles of all time, like the goat or the wrench, I think from Monkey Island, the goat from the blade, no, the sword. Oh, wow, I forgot the name of the game. Anyways, or stuff from the LucasArts years, yeah, there's some good things. You can make a whole game out of that where everything is total nonsense, or you have to do a pun on a pun in order for it to work. So let's see what he was doing last night.
You come here every day.
Probably nothing
Yes, I
useful
do.
for us.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those days. What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was
Last
here at my
night.
protest spot until fairly late. Then I went to get something to eat at Harper's Cafe before I...
Wait, you ate at the cafe here? Doesn't supporting the tourist attraction like that kind of go against your protest?
A man has to eat, doesn't he? I don't think the meager contributions of one person are going to keep this place afloat. Especially now.
And you're sleeping here? Doesn't it get cold at night?
Well, I came prepared, of course. I usually find myself with 1 or 2 extra
He's
layers
got a tent
to wear.
up there.
Most of this bulk is padding, I promise you.
I'm sure it is. So you stayed here the whole night?
That's right. And I admit
That's
I may have
right.
heard some stranger than usual sounds floating around the swamp last night.
Really? Like what?
What kind of sounds?
It's impossible to say. This place fills with the most terrifying sounds at night.
You can tell me I'm a
Hundreds of
doctor.
animals, some tiny, some much larger, awaken and make their own protests. Every night until the sun rises in the morning.
Insects make noises at night. Okay.
Right.
I've written it down.
That's it? Okay, so let's present him.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Nobody has anything to say about that
Show it
photo.
to somebody else.
I thought he would know the sounds.
No thanks, my friend. I'm afraid I have no idea.
Thoughts on the map? No. Lockpick?
Show it to somebody else.
Rude. What do you think of Boggy?
Boggy is my prime suspect, you know. The creature you're trying to protect.
Protect is the wrong word. If your suspicions were correct, we could both agree he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
I think he's a wild animal,
Murderer?
and he wants to be left alone at any cost.
Oh, I kind of like this guy. That's my general opinion. He's a wild animal, and he should probably just be left alone. Okay, let's go... What do you think of the director?
You're wasting your time with that one.
Perfect.
I have nothing to say.
Perfect. Hey, I'm happy if he's got nothing
The
to say.
murder victim.
Since last night, yeah.
Don't throw
He
me
was
off.
the owner of Boggy's Bog. Did you know him?
Not personally. To be honest, I'm quite glad about it.
I wonder what the icons mean. What do you mean? What icons? The clue is your box where you keep all your stuff. The suspects are amorphous blobs of people. Oh, these icons. Yes. That's a great question. That makes a whole lot more sense. Well, so this at the bottom, this key, that's a challenge. So we've unlocked the challenge, right? And I think, I don't know what the yellow is, but the red are things that they say that are then, if not clues, they're like a number of things we know about them. So, like, maybe here we can, like, if we click on people. Yeah, here we go. So I solved the challenge. Okay, things we know about them.
Not suspicious. Suspicious?
Oh, they're suspicious. I can change in between suspicious and not suspicious. Oh ho, okay. Has worked for years?
Not suspicious.
That's not suspicious. Carries his camera most of the time? I don't know, maybe. Saw Remington leave looking sick? Suspicious. Has a secret passion hobby on the side?
Not suspicious.
No, but he was like super creepo about it. He's just a photographer. I don't know why he was like so weird.
Not suspicious?
That is suspicious. Okay. So how does that work? So we got him to 3 and 3? If we get this... Oh! This makes him like a suspect, basically. Researching locations. I'll say that's suspicious.
Not suspicious.
Not suspicious. That was suspicious. Filmed by himself last night.
Not suspicious.
Not suspicious. He's a director. He had a good answer for that. Was filming at the exact time of the murder?
Not suspicious.
No. Tried to film before, but wasn't given permission. I don't find that suspicious. He bribed the guy.
Not suspicious.
Oh, but we're missing a clue about him. At least one clue. Has made a string of popular fantasy movies. I'll leave that suspicious. Okay, so his overall suspicion then went way down. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. So we can even do that for the victim. We'll leave that there for now. All right. But we only know 2 things about this guy.
Not suspicious.
It's not suspicious he's not talented. Okay, cool. We don't...
Oh?
Yeah, we still, like, we're missing a ton of stuff. We can't do the challenge or anything, so that's okay. We just need to continue along our way. We need to not walk the wrong direction, but there's one more thing with this guy. Maybe...
You should ask someone else.
Okay. I feel like I'm probably
I simply don't have time.
going in circles here. Yeah. What do you think of yourself?
The world's premier director, the king of wit and whimsy.
Okay.
You met him. You're a lucky man.
That's actually pretty funny.
That's the path.
Gotcha. Wouldn't mind a right-click walks to the cafe.
It's a humble
Hello.
gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
Okay. I really like all this stuff. Hello, OG Joker. How you doing?
Bonky dolls, bonky toys, bonky postcards. Yeah, this stuff isn't half bad.
I was just thinking the same thing.
What on earth? This thing doesn't seem to belong.
Uh-oh. Like somebody's dressed up. Was that what's in the photo?
Roughly made costume head.
A blurry photo?
There's a strange piece of red fabric stuffed inside.
Red fabric from the curtain? What is that? Sorry, saw myself in the camera. Oh, yep. Ah, it's the hair stuff. Ah. There it is.
2 clues for the price of 1, I guess.
Okay. Did we pick it up? It looks like we picked it up even though it's still there.
It's a map of the swamp. Mine seems a little older than this one, though.
In a good way?
It's a framed drawing of Boggy. What a shame.
Oh.
It's a photo of the swamp entrance. Or
Yep.
there's really no way to tell, you know?
What do you mean? You love the outfit? Thank you. I'm dressed up like the detective in this game. Or at least that's the goal. Yeah, this looks... How do we make the connection? This is what we saw in the photograph. Maybe we can tell her.
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're, hard
Busy.
at work.
You weren't here yesterday.
Oh no, I only just arrived. Did you miss me? Ooh.
Oh, no, I only just arrived.
No.
You're the detective, right?
Yes.
I'm a detective.
So, that was your hat I saw blowing through here.
You spotted it too.
People keep talking about my hat.
You may have realized that it's kind of dead around here. So, I generally notice magical floating detective hats. Oh, and don't worry, you look better without it.
How do you know?
Thank you. But is the hat
I
magical?
have a good imagination.
She's weird.
I didn't expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place
Yeah,
like
and
this.
how old is she?
I only started working here this year.
The animations are weird, yeah.
February. Just running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up here.
I'll save that question for a different day. You don't seem at home here exactly.
I hate it. This place is
I
disgusting.
hate it.
Come on.
The
you don't think it's
backstretch.
kind of beautiful.
You would say that. You only just got here.
So
I'm
weird.
sick of it.
If I wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you
I
don't
love
have to wear
paperwork.
spare clothes every day. It's impossible to leave this place without being covered in dirt.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Okay, that was weird. What were you doing last night?
When you have a moment free from your busy schedule, I need to ask you about last night.
I know, but it won't help. I worked here during the day, then left my gift shop and went home in the evening, same as every day.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No, I put it in my pocket.
Yeah,
No.
seriously though, as much as I appreciate sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble if I wrote something like that down in my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels, and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around. But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I just leave it here overnight. Nobody's ever stolen any of this lousy merchandise anyway.
Really?
I left my spare clothes here when I went home last night.
You left them here? By the gift shop?
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Spare
Who else
clothes.
still here this morning? Kind of.
Kind of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them. I don't want them back. You know what I mean?
I do.
I absolutely do.
Okay. Somebody took her leggings and the helmet and dressed up as Boggy. Got it. Well, we should be able to present these clues to her.
Is that one of your clues? It's nice. You can put it away now.
Harley Quinn, welcome to the show. She didn't... That was not a satisfying response.
That is not something from my gift shop.
Right?
I've never seen it before.
Perfect. Okay. And these are your
Don't worry,
leggings.
but I left them here last night. Now they're covered in slime, and I don't want to go near them.
Right. Got it. Okay. What does she think about this photo?
The forest at the back of the swamp, correct?
Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
This
The
looks
water's
like her
really
stuff.
clear back there. The legs of this thing are reflected in the bottom half of the photo. It's a nice shot, actually.
A reflection? Oh, yeah, of course. A
Oh.
reflection in the water.
Okay. So, what does she think about the
I
lockpick?
have no idea what that is.
What does she think about the
Where
footage?
are you keeping all this stuff? In your pockets?
That's a fun joke. But, yeah, why is your map
Is that
different than my
one of
map?
your clues? It's nice. You can put
Okay. What does she think of
I think
Boggy?
the cartoon character is kind of dumb.
What about the real creature?
I've never met him.
Me neither.
I kind of, like, in terms of, like, trying to be a detective, I kind of don't want to ask everybody about everything, you know? Because it just seems a little... Like,
I
I'm just
really
going
don't
through the
know what to tell
motions.
you.
Alright. What if we... Yeah, we're definitely, like, missing a lot here.
It's a humble gift shop.
I thought she would have more to say.
Bonky dolls, bonky...
I really thought she'd have more to say about the fact that, essentially, we have a photo. Like, we have a photo. Oh, look! The question marks are being filled in as we're presenting these things to people. Okay. Oh, okay, so our clues are getting better. Got you. So what does it say about the leggings? We don't know anything about the leggings. We do, though, because they're the leggings from the photo. And we don't know anything about this, other than it doesn't look like official merchandise. But she said as much. I feel like we should have known more. Ripped from the curtains of Remington's office, so that is confirmed. Distinctive red swirls. Okay, cool. Lockpick. Covered in a strange slime. Most likely used to break into Remington's office. Okay. So... she's not super helpful. Let's keep going. Oh. I could go for a meal.
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over. So you're Detective Grimoire.
At
I am.
your service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect, too.
Of course, of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like.
Oh, we like
Don't be
him.
offended. You can call me Harper.
How did you know my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think you'll find this swamp to be your greatest challenge.
Really? What's so challenging about an old swamp? Okay.
What's so challenging about an old swamp?
Seems like a good answer.
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations.
Tell me.
For better or for worse. My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
Okay. Boom. Harley Quinn redeemed a hug. Thank you very much. Let's do the hug. A hug for me, a hug to you, with our weighted card pillow. Thank you very much. Boom. Did I buy this game today? Yes. Technically, yesterday? Like last night? It may have been past midnight, so it may have technically been today, but yes, it was a last-minute decision. And you redeemed Mr. Rogers' quote of the day from the OG Joker, haha. Let's hope for a better one than last time. That was a little rough. Discovering the truth about ourselves is a lifetime's work, but it's worth the effort. I like that one! Discovering the truth about ourselves is a lifetime's work, but it's worth the effort. And we're playing a detective game right now. Thank you so much for the channel point redemptions. Let's blast this guy with a bunch of questions.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists,
That was an
I
easy
guess?
one.
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
Oh,
Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
everyone's
I
favorite
can't
foods.
expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Well, how long is that?
I've worked in the swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really? So what
Really?
was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make.
But he left feeling
Dog
sick.
dog. He ate one nearly every day.
Oof.
A real creature of habit, that one.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Uh-oh.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Wait, take this with you.
That seems like a clue.
If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog. Swamp juice. Try it.
It looks like...
I'm good.
It looks... Well, I'll try some later on.
I'll hold on to it.
Look, that's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently.
Oh,
I
really?
can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Did something strange happen at the cafe yesterday?
Yeah, a lot of things. Okay. So, a bog dog was the reason that Remington was sick, right? Suddenly burst into flames. He didn't burst into flames. Alright, I guess we have to go with what we have. I have things that I want to conclude, but somebody poisoned... Who was fired? So it's either sold him a bog dog, so it'd be Harper. Remington left the cafe feeling ill because Harper sold him a bog dog, right?
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after...
I mean, I knew that, but
sold him a
some
bog
of the
dog.
challenge is putting together how the
Harper
game
is
wants
basically
it.
in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him about this.
But he found that powder, and that's why he stopped selling them, so... Alright, we're going to present some clues
Can't
first.
help you with that one. Sorry.
It's okay.
Why don't you show that to someone else?
Okay. Rude. Thoughts on this?
Don't know everything.
This guy doesn't know a whole lot.
Can't help you with that.
Okay. Yeah.
It was Mr. Remington's favorite food. Strange green powder isn't supposed to be there.
Right. Okay. Let's do the
I was
challenge.
told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around
Completely
here,
in charge.
I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it?
Oh. I can't believe I have work in an hour and 30 minutes with no sleep. Let me tell you something, Harley Quinn. If you watch the show, you know, especially on Saturdays, I'm big into coffee. I used to drink 2 pots a day. That's not exaggeration. I'm down to 6 to 8 cups a day now. And on Saturdays, I do a pot. But, let me tell you, I went from the age of 20 to 35 years old without having caffeine. And one day, I didn't sleep the entire night. And I had to go to work. And I have, at that time, I no longer do, I had a very long commute. No, I was like 33. I wasn't 35. It was the mid 30s. And I drove to work, and I said I think I have to have coffee to get through this day, and I had coffee, and I've never turned back. Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know, but I've had an enormous amount of caffeine today. I don't look a day over 35. Well, thank you so much. I am, in fact, 41 years old. And getting older as the day goes on. But, yes, so I have been now consuming obscene amounts of caffeine, and it all started on that one fateful day where I stayed up the entire night and had to go to work the next day. So I do understand what you're saying. You do have work in an hour and 30 minutes, though. If possible, you can sleep from about 60 to 90 minutes, and that's enough for your body. For a lot of people, everybody's different, but that's enough. Like, sometimes like a 40-minute nap is hard, but Fry Guy says, thank you for reminding me how old I am. We are, in fact, the same age. Twinsies! Alright. What caused the problem? The poison.
The dog donkey ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
This puzzle I can
All my
solve.
food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here.
You haven't turned 41 yet? Okay,
I
close.
think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
Been 41 for a while. Joker, I'll tell you that if I fall asleep, I will not get up I get up in time. Respect. You have to know your body. I have lately, and I'm not recommending this. In fact, I think evidence suggests otherwise. I lately have been doing like hour naps, which is not great. Today, I got about a 32-minute nap right before the show. Not great. I have proof that it was you that poisoned this food. You left the food stocks outside the storeroom. The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick. We don't actually know any of these things. He's admitted that he's the one that controls it. We don't know that it was broken into. Let's go with the lockpick. I trust this guy.
Was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick? I've never encountered a problem like this before. But since last night, am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog.
Which he eats every day.
Every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
Sort of. The swamp juice... Yeah, the swamp juice is because people are going around splashing it on stuff.
Popular drink. In fact, a lot of it has...
Okay, so I think we did it. Yeah, it sounds like you have to stay up. It sounds like there's no way around it. Well, what do you think of Mr. Remington?
He was a friend for many years.
Aww.
If you have any questions about him or his belongings, I may be able to help you.
I'm sorry. Him or his belongings?
You're prime suspect, am I correct?
Sure.
Well, technically, but I'm not even sure he's real.
Don't worry about that. Real or not, the creature's the most important part of this mystery.
Oh, is that
Which
a clue?
one? The cartoon character or the real creature?
Exactly.
Interesting. I don't think he's going to have any thoughts on any of
It's
these
what I
people.
want. I think he's been putting less effort into his protests recently.
Nope.
Which is a shame. I think it's an admirable cause.
Do you talk to him much?
Not really. Sometimes he likes to talk, just casual conversation. He
Okay.
asks how business is going and what everyone likes to eat, nothing of real importance.
A lot of casual conversation. What do you
I
think
don't
of
know
Sally?
very much about them.
Really? That's surprising.
We have a lot of suspects on that list.
I do. You seem like you know a
I
lot.
don't know what to say.
Perfect. What do you think of
I
yourself?
don't know very much about them.
So true. So true. Okay, a popular drink has appeared. Oh! Has the appearance of strange liquid slime. Okay, we already put that connection together. So that's good. Our character is on the same page as us. Well, we didn't actually click on stuff.
And why is there a cafe going out of the side?
There we go.
There's a wooden path built right into the shipwreck.
I'll head up that way
The
next.
rope bridge leads up through those trees.
Perfect.
Do they expect tourists to climb up there? It looks dangerous.
We'll find out.
The tables and chairs are made out of parts of a ship,
Sure.
I think. Never really.
I was gonna say, I don't know.
ships. The tables, grass,
Oh, trash can.
predictably, a trash can. And I just can't resist taking a look at the glamorous life of a detective. My favorite part
Yes!
of the job. Maybe there's something.
Absolutely. We have schematics. Look at this uneaten apple. So sad.
Hello.
I've got an apple in the
what's
fridge
this?
right now, and I
Just a
really
piece
want
of
an
paper?
apple. Actually, on break, I'm gonna go grab an apple. That sounds really good.
Or something more sinister.
Something more sinister. Now we gotta find the arms. Look at that. Look. Head, arms, feet. These are different clues. You ate your last apple last week. I hope it's not your last apple ever. Oh yeah, look. Well, I was already correct about this. So we're gonna find these parts, and that will help us figure out what's going on. You remember the guy,
Are we really talking about a
Oh.
swamp creature
Here we go. I was gonna say we... Okay, alright. So the costume design was hidden inside the trash can. Oh, there is no trash can. Okay. The never existed. The boggy character never existed. The swamp creature I brought with me. I found in the trash can.
The swamp creature.
I mean,
found in the
this is
trash
not quite
can
right.
Explains what the boggy character ever existed. There's
That's what I meant to
the
do.
costume design I found in the trash can explains what. the
Oh,
swamp
explains
creature
what?
ever existed.
All right, get off my back. The costume design that was hidden inside. Where's the trash can? Not there. I brought with me. I'm doing a bad job at these puzzles. So how about the explains what it's like explains what this was showing me? Yeah. Is this it? This is right?
The costume design.
There we
I
go.
Found in the trash can
I mean, I
explains
know
what
the
Burroughs' black and
general
white
point
photo
we're trying to
is showing
prove.
me. My detective's intuition is kicking in. That black and white photograph. I'm not sure I'm looking at the real boggy here.
Really?
I think these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself.
I
If
should.
can find that, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
It's like 5 parts. Perfect. Oh, that was it. Okay. Chapter 2, A Deadly Disguise. Okay, everybody, we are back, and we're about to start Chapter 2. I did, in fact, get an apple. I'm going to take a bite right now.
I for you.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What key?
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on that office door.
Remington's office?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have a key, so now I can search it.
Grass, trees, nothing unusual.
Did we challenge this guy? The chef? Where is the chef? Where is he? Right here. Harper knows everybody's favorite foods. We'll keep that suspicious. Sells a drink swamp juice. It's not suspicious that he sells it.
Not suspicious.
I think the problem is the fact that a lot has gone missing is suspicious. But in my mind, it doesn't make him suspicious. Just for now, I'm going to leave it, because I don't know how the game works.
Not suspicious.
Oh. He discussed everybody's favorite food with Echo. The Echo guy did... He is a little strange. Let's go up here before we continue exploring. Well, this looks rickety.
Someone please tell me why there's a house here. Well, the lights are on. Maybe somebody's home. Someone please tell me why... Well... Someone...
No, nothing else? Okay. Bridge?
I wouldn't be using this old rope bridge if I had a choice. I've seen the movies. I know what happens.
Boy, Apple's really hitting the spot. Apple is a good choice.
The latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just put them in the right place. Once
Hey!
they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
We have a fun puzzle.
Perfect. I am amazing.
I would have gotten 1, but I misclicked. Ooh, she has like a leaf head. That's cool.
You just walked straight into my house, did you?
I had to solve a puzzle.
Sorry, I would have rung the bell, but you don't have one.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention, but I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Do you
Perfect.
get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
No. I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying, I'll tell you. I'm
Okay.
Lady Weybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you.
Does she have any, like, vantage point? This is interesting. Oh, now I can ask everybody about the buggy costume. So I unlocked that.
What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born. And I have absolutely nothing to do with him, or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well,
Buggy?
anyone.
I like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here, but I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
Thank you.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area. I've learned many things from them.
What about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
Like,
I wouldn't
how to make
call
a
it
poison?
chemistry set. But if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Wow. How do you do that?
Chemistry.
Okay. So I had the whole flower book. Okay. Well, before we even talk, I want to break this up with... Oh, no. Sorry, go back. Not a profile, but a clue. Tell me what's on the leg. Oh, look! The things that are dripping for her. Okay, great. I was going to click on that anyways. Yes.
First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron.
Easy.
Then tap the faucet.
Okay.
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Okay. Is that how that works?
Got it!
Yellow and blue make green.
Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes.
What? Let's check our notes and figure out what that liquid consists of. Oh, these are all the clues of the different areas. Okay. Let me go back. So, okay, now, will it tell me? Here we go. Covered in the same liquid as the fireplace poker. I'm just, quick little floss there. We're good. Probably should have turned the camera off. Sorry, everybody. Covered in the same liquid as the fireplace poker. So, I don't have a fireplace poker. So let's get one.
This is like an oven?
Is there a fireplace poker?
It's so...
Did we break the sequence? I think we broke the sequence. I'm betting there's a fireplace poker in Remington's office. I think that's what just happened.
Let's see.
Yeah.
First thing we...
Yep. This is all going to be the same liquid, though, right?
And now, we just... Got it! Now I... what?
I think he actually said
Let's
what it
see.
was, but here we go.
First thing we... Then tap...
They're all the same.
Now...
I'm fairly certain... Oops. I'm fairly certain they're all the same liquid, not just the same process.
Got it! Now I know what that... I'll write it down in my note. Was that the same as... This was the exact same liquid.
Yes. Anything else? Dripping? We got everything dripping? Great. Let's keep talking.
Designs for a boggy costume. Do you know anything about them?
You're asking me because you can tell I'm experienced with needlecraft and sew my own clothes?
Exactly.
No, but that's a good reason. Let's go with that.
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
Ooh, sick burn.
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
You would have done it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft, my livelihood.
Really?
When Richard Remington arrived in the swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a peace offering.
Oh, was it your
I don't think he cared much
curtains?
for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
He didn't really seem like a great guy then.
No, thank you.
Well, I already talked to her about the costume design, but let's see if she says anything different.
Something with liquid on it.
Okay. So that's her thing. So, what did you think about Remington?
I have nothing good to say about that man.
Oh,
so I
really?
won't say anything.
Wow. Okay. What about Echo? Echo's our, prime suspect so far.
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
Nice.
I'm not even sure who that is. You should ask someone else.
Does she eat? Does she eat there at the
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a
at
tree.
the cafe? So there's one more person.
I'm not even sure who.
Okay, she is not helpful at all. But at this point,
You should ask.
yeah, we had to click on the last one. Okay, anything else in here we can take or interact with?
I'm indoors. This is like... it's so old-fashioned.
No.
Check out that sunlight beaming through the window.
Okay.
It's so bright. Check out that sun...
A weird thing to say.
A little blanket on a little bed in a... It makes very little sense.
Oh, but it updated the case note. Oops. Let's update her. Okay. Knows about the flowers? Maybe.
Not suspicious. Not
Can make her own clothes? That's not suspicious.
Not suspicious.
Hates Remington? Yeah, sure. Okay. We have one more person to even be on our list.
Aha! The great detective returned.
I do.
Did you run out of ideas?
No?
Need a little push in the right direction?
No. I'm doing fine. You're the one who needs a little push.
Like it or not?
I get it. Then you magically disappear and hide behind a tree for an hour. You want me to be impressed?
Did you talk to all the suspects yet?
No.
I'm working.
I don't need the hints. The game is providing a hint system, but it's like not letting me not interact with her. I don't want the hints. I'm doing fine.
What do you mean?
I had a hard time believing there could be a place like this. It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't.
Some things don't make sense straight away. You need to look a little closer.
Yeah, I'm
And
getting
what?
there.
The mud, the water.
I can't skip
Please.
this.
Nope. They've been here for years, and they're not to blame. They belong here.
She's gone. The water's clear here. I can see my reflection in it. Not bad.
Maybe we were supposed to talk to her, and I'm just messed up by skipping it all.
The water's clear. I can... Not bad.
All right. Well, this is where the photo was taken, right?
The water's clear.
Yeah. How do I? Yeah, this is where the photo was taken. Do I say that? Okay. So I have fully investigated this, so that's cool. They have hinted at the museum, but I've not seen the museum. I think I did this out of
There's a
order.
window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
Like the flower book. It's okay. I have the flower book. I can read it. I know what they are. We're good.
That's the logo for Boggy Spot. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction.
The architecture is
I hope they don't charge an entrance fee.
interesting. Okay. I guess we go
It's
in.
jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of
More
the way.
puzzles.
Seems like I can rotate them just until the gap in the middle is clear.
Rotate. How fun.
That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one.
I don't know who you're talking about. Okay. Oh, straight into it. Here we go. We found the last guy for our suspect list, though. Or at least our
This
person of
journal.
interest list.
It's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy.
Right?
It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
That would make sense for Boggy's Bog. A journal recorded 60 years ago by an explorer who first visited the swamp. There seems to be a page ripped from the back. Is it the drawing? I don't know. We're gonna find out.
These are skulls? Oh, they're just models. Creepy models. Models of something doesn't seem right. I think I should try arranging these models into pairs. Something seems out of place.
One of these is a costume. How exciting. Okay. We did it, right? These are out of place? Oh! No, these are out of place. I matched them,
I don't think these gloves are part of the exhibit.
They need to be in the middle. Gotcha.
It looks like someone tried to hide them here.
Weird place to hide them when you have a swamp you could throw them into. But yes, it does seem like somebody tried to hide them here. Covered in a strange liquid. It's going to be the same liquid as everything else. The liquid thing is weird. That we need to go, like, get the chemistry to figure out the liquid.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon.
It's weird because they all...
Boggy playing the piano.
They all have the same exact liquid.
Grand old time.
Grand old time. We have fun here.
Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago.
Really?
In a different location. It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction.
So the original explorer.
Why it looks so out of place?
Why would it be in a different place?
Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are growth?
Yes, I did. Okay, I think we gotta talk to this guy, right? Is there anything else here? Nope. Nope, shoot. Already did that. Okay.
Let me guess, you don't work here, do you?
Last person?
I wonder if...
Oh, sorry.
You're incorrect, detective. I am no mere tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish
It's the coat.
My sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. That's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Agent? I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook. I'm doing a drawing of your beautiful face. I'm back. Have you won yet? No, I have not won yet, but I did find the last person that we can interact with.
I'm writing in my diary. It's been a long day.
Okay. What's your job?
So, if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here...
We're gonna have to go through and talk to everybody again.
Academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
So, you're visiting the museum. For fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Ah.
Okay, so Echo killed him, right?
It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology. A fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history.
You think the main character did it?
A wise suggestion.
Maybe.
And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
Oh, great.
So,
Perfect.
You'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you, if you're in the mood for a little light reading. Let me find it for you.
Well, we found the right guy.
Something for beginners, at least.
Information about Boggy, collected by Agent Folder. Boggy Swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area? Okay. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches, which the claws and each arm, the modern characters with simple, fin-like arms instead to make them less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe the information is out there somewhere. His feet has always been in the bucket. Okay.
So, Mr. Folder.
Where were you last night?
Folder.
Yeah, were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do, I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
That's what people keep saying.
You have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted to breaking the law. If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
That's suspicious.
That my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so I doubt...
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
And what are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
I need to pick my questions carefully.
Boy, this guy is acting real suspicious. The lockpick, I found the lockpick. The lockpick I found near Remington's. The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder.
The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something.
Before we challenge,
I found these designs.
Let's talk about the buggy costume.
Oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character.
Oh.
It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
So tell me,
Right.
Special Agent Folder, how would you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's... You know, I mean, it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that... But there's no way anyone would believe... Nothing but foolishness.
Okay. Let's... Ooh. I don't think he's gonna know anything about any of this stuff.
Something you found on the floor? Come back when I'm not so busy, alright?
Yeah. I don't think any of these clues are gonna mean anything to him.
Actually,
What do you think of the photo?
This is a classic example of a cryptid photograph.
What's a cryptid?
A creature unknown to science. Look at the slight blurring in this photo, the
Yeah?
murky exposure.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It's perfect because it can't really be used as evidence?
Now you're catching on.
Nah. Renegade Puff! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you for the raid. And let's continue to question this guy. I want to know what he thinks about this guy.
He occasionally asks me about the history and biology of the swamp creature.
I knew it. He has a lot of
What
questions.
the real Boggy looks like and how they changed his appearance for the cartoon character.
Why did he ask about that?
Because some people are naturally curious.
Yes.
You should give it a try sometime.
Some people are naturally curious. I feel like Echo is our man. Remember, he was like, oh, he's like a big looking guy. He's like, I'm not as big as I look under all this. He asks about the food he could have poisoned. He asks about the swamp creature. I don't know. It just...
Next time,
we're gonna ask.
only show me something if it's important.
Wow, rude.
This person is of no interest to me.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna do a lot of
If
telling.
I cared about that person.
We're still gonna ask because this guy theoretically is the most knowledgeable.
This person is of no interest to me.
That's yourself.
Are you asking about the cartoon character? Because I have no interest in...
No, I think I'm asking about the actual creature. What's the difference anyway?
Everything!
Okay, let's do the challenge and then see what we unlock.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Are
Oh,
you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies, go ahead.
interrogate.
So, what are we showing Folder now?
The lockpick?
Where did I find this again?
This is weird. Outside the
I found a
office.
lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
You've already used it? You said, well, I'm gonna carry a lockpick with You didn't say that. You were at the scene of the crime yesterday and might know who dropped it. This is more like, this is... Let's be a little more accusatory.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
That's right. I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently, it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
Who said murder? Were we successful? I don't know if we were successful. This guy is so suspicious. Look how few clues we have to this guy. This is how I know he's really suspicious. He's not a talented artist or musician. Okay, are we done with him?
This is a really not worthy it.
So,
let's see. Any other clues? We've already talked about... Let's see if he knows this. No. You know anything about... Do you think the files, the folder, the flowers matter?
Never seen that before?
No. Okay. All right. Kind of thought he would be more information, but nope. We're good. Okay. I have no idea which way we came from. The direction's a little confusing in this game. So let's... I want to, like, continue. Okay, so we have gone the full circle. No. It's, again, very difficult to even figure out where you're going. Like, where did I just come from? We are currently trying to get to the scene of the crime. There we go. We have a key to the door.
Even though I have the key, this might not be as simple as I'd hoped. This door has 2 keyholes. So, which key should I use in each one?
Oh. Do I need... I'm confused. Do I need multiple keys? I am so confused. I'm just going to start clicking stuff. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm definitely missing something. I don't even know why this is a puzzle. We did it! I don't even know why, but I did it. Very few possible combinations. Wow, what a lovely room of death. So, this guy is a avid hunter. Those didn't even look like locks. No, they didn't. This guy is an avid hunter, and the guy protesting animals, who is... where is he? I keep losing the... This guy definitely did it. He's protesting the animals, hated that the swamps, and what a sweet, sweet revenge. Prediction time! Fry Guy has officially redeemed prediction time. This is not a spoiler, because this is my prediction. The prediction is, right? And I was kind of working up to this, so thank you for the channel point redemption. The prediction is, Echo has been protesting this place forever. Remington continues to hunt various wild animals, which that guy doesn't like. So he decided to poison his food and to weaken him, because this guy is presumably very dangerous. Remember, people said he can take care of himself. If the poison killed him, great, but the poison didn't kill him. He ran back to his house, and that is where he attacked him in the costume that he made. The costume that was not that great. He got information about the food from the chef, You got information about the costume from the agent guy. Agent folder. And he thought it would disorient Remington. If we go back to the clues... Creaking on the walkway. Whoa, I'm surprised. He grabs his gun and goes to shoot at it. Misses, obviously. Something clinks. I don't know that one. He hits him over the head with a pot or something. Oh! Falls out the window. Thud on the ground. And then he throws the lockpick? Maybe? Maybe that's what the final cling is? That's my official prediction.
These animals... They're all... They're not...
normal.
I don't recognize any of them.
Yes, they're all, like,
These
exotic.
Animals,
Oh, that's it?
No.
A werewolf?
No way. These animals... I don't recognize...
Okay.
An old hunting rifle, discarded carelessly near the window.
Really, near the
This
window?
isn't the kind of thing I can ignore.
Of course not. Perfect.
I don't know what's in that jar, and I wish it wasn't in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop looking at it now.
What's in the letter?
Remington's desk is covered in drawings and maps and notes. It's all about Boggy. He was obsessed.
Oh.
An ink bottle spilled into his work. I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose. Yeesh, it's a bit of a mess. Perhaps there's something underneath those drawings.
Oh, I can move. Oh, not much of a puzzle.
Note addressed to Richard Remington. The handwriting is immaculate. Richard, our man of the world. A little help is in order. We're worried that the efforts regarding our elusive little friend might be in vain.
Okay.
Send word when you can.
This has gotten a little more...
The letter is signed FF.
It's got a little more complicated.
And attached is a blurry little picture. It's some kind of metallic insect. The whole thing is a mystery. I have no idea. There's a map of the swamp lying on the desk. It's been annotated.
Well, let's look at it.
Before something... My dear fellow.
Here we go.
I received your note 2 weeks ago, but I've only recently found the time to do the appropriate research on the matter. I feel like my time in this awful swamp might finally come to a close.
Oh.
All due to the simple realization, the rest is obscured.
Oh.
What a tease.
What a tease. A simple realization that Boggy isn't real? Oh, maybe my prediction's wrong. Maybe the guy was he found out he was gonna leave, so he had to dress up as Boggy to try to get interest, and then Remington attacked him, and he was like, "Oh no, shoot, that's not what I was going for."
Something happened here. There are signs of a struggle between the desk and the window. This is the creepiest office I've ever...
Yes. Alright, maybe my prediction's wrong.
Memorabilia. Claws, teeth. It would be an impressive collection if it wasn't so disturbing.
Nice.
Hunting memorabilia. It would... Something there...
Oh! A pitchfork!
It's a sharp metal poker. For a fireplace. Hidden in the shadow. Something about those 3 prongs. I feel like I just stumbled across an incredible...
I feel like I just stumbled across an incredibly important piece of evidence as well. I also feel like my headphones are bothering me, and I need to scoot closer. When I wear a big coat, they get, tangled up in the back pretty easily. Like, up in the collar and stuff. Okay. Oh, look! The same slime that's on everything. Can we just give up on, calling this an unknown slime? We got it tested. It's all the same slime. Is there anything else in here? So we just collected a ton of stuff right here from the crime scene. Is there one more thing? What if I turn on sparkly hint icons? The DNA test for the slime came back? And it is not the farther. Oh, I missed something over here?
Photos and paintings lined the wall above
I
the
did.
fireplace, but one of the frames is empty. Wait a second. This photo is ripped.
Oh, man, I missed it.
If I can piece it together again...
I kind of wish you could toggle a button to turn the hints on.
It'll reveal
Can't believe I missed this. Do you think I've missed things earlier? I'm thinking I must have. Okay. How about roughly in the middle? Roughly in the corners. Okay. That's definitely wrong. Oh, this is a small photo. No. No. Okay. So this is gonna go on top. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. This is kind of fun, actually. Oh, not yet. Boop. Nope, let's get over. Nope, oh, stop connecting. There we go. A long, short photo.
This photograph, it's a young Remington. And some other men I don't know. They're all holding rifles.
Right, right.
Maybe I can ask Harper about it.
Maybe I can ask Harper. Okay. Great. The First Order of the Cryptozoological Hunters.
Have I uncovered a secret in here?
Oh. This explains... I mean, the hunting photo explains why Remington belonged to a secret society.
The hunting photo
But
explains
that doesn't-
why Richard Remington belonged to a secret society.
Doesn't really help me.
Ooh, that's nearly right. There's something about Mr. Remington.
Is historical evidence that he belonged to a
The
secret...
hunting photo is historical evidence
It's the
that
same thing.
Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. I'm getting a strong feeling that Remington might be the bad guy in this story.
Uh-huh.
If he wasn't already dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask around, see if I can gather any information about his motives for being here.
Did I... Yep, I was going to say, I've just unlocked the next big clue.
The open window looks over the wooden planks outside.
Of course it does. The wooden planks that
Oh,
squeaked.
and on one side, a part of the curtain has been ripped off.
We know this already. Okay, so now when I look here, I have all the clues for the crime scene, and I almost have everything else. So... I think we're, like, very close to solving this. We essentially need to, like, one more time talk to everybody with the new clues that we've
There's a
gotten.
narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees.
I've been up there.
It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction.
Haven't I been up there? Okay. Now we can ask him about the boggy costume. He's not going to know
I
anything.
found these designs for a costume.
He's not going to know
A
anything.
boggy costume.
Aha, the legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Rude.
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
Better than I can draw.
You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work.
Why did he
and I like to
lie?
let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
Oh.
I know. I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons.
Hmm.
He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
Oh, and remember, he wouldn't let him film there because he was hunting, and then all of a sudden they came to an arrangement because he realized that Boggy Bog wasn't real, and he had no reason to be hunting him anymore. Like, this guy collects rare zoological animals, and that's the realization he came to, that Boggy Bog doesn't exist. So he didn't care. That's my theory.
You should ask someone else.
No, this guy doesn't know anything. I think this guy's clear. I don't think he knows anything. Let's try... Let's see what he knows about
That's
this.
my photograph, taken near the woods at the north end of Boggy's Bog. Have you tried looking there?
Yeah. Okay. Well, alright. Shoot, we'll talk to him too. Just because we haven't.
Tell me about these designs for
He's not going to know anything either. I think these guys are
Whatsoever.
nothing.
You're sure? Wait, hold on a minute. What if
Don't you dare ask.
This costume isn't your doing, is it? Made for your movie, I mean?
My friend, there will be no costumed idiots
Uh-oh.
within the viewfinder of my camera. I can assure you that.
And what about your Boggy movie? Isn't that going to be, like, a guy in a costume, or a puppet, or one of those weird robot things?
Technology has been kind to people like me. We no longer have any need for such tomfoolery.
Really?
I can create a perfectly believable swamp creature within the confines of a computer.
Well, la-di-da.
Cheaper, too.
Huh. I suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times.
Right.
Would value that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression
Yeah.
he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
You like this game? Good.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or three.
Or four.
You liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that
Ooh.
man. He understood how to make things work for him.
So, just so you know, Puff, there is another game, Twisted Towers? Faulty Towers? Now I don't remember the name of it. But that's the game I was originally going to play. But then it was on sale, and then it went off sale. I know, I'm being cheap, but that's... So I will eventually play the sequel to this game. I think it's just like another point-and-click adventure with using the same character. But the company that made this seems to kind of update their
I
systems.
simply don't have time to help you with this.
They're advancing as a company. So, if that makes sense.
You want me to sign a photograph for...
No, okay. These people are pointless. They don't know anything. Let's go up here. Oh. Why are they trying to make the path all, like, secretive? I've been up there. I am getting so lost. Here we go. Okay. We know almost nothing about him, and I think that's on purpose.
I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent, and I'm impressed someone would want to.
Oh.
It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock. He's staring. It should open if I set the right number.
This is weird. I haven't seen anything that would even hint at knowing a number.
It's a colorful, boggy piece.
It was 2019 to start. I have no idea why I'm even, like, trying a number. Wasn't it, like, 1960 something that was, like, relevant to this story?
It's a color piece. It's piece.
Okay, we're obviously going to come back. That's probably not the way to mess with it. I think this game was made in 2014. But now that we have a lot more information, we should be able to unlock a challenge with this
What can you
guy.
tell me about these designs for a costume? A Boggy
It's
costume.
Boggy! I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
Really?
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no, I meant, well, Boggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips. He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years. I've got some comics in my tent. You really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true. Well, I rounded up.
But what about his costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing anything like that. And I'm a very observant person.
Are you?
So what did Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, then he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me. Ignoring anything he didn't like.
So,
Really?
what, he just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself,
But you
did he?
killed him.
He wanted lots of people to come visit all the time, surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes. No thanks, my friend.
Let's show him the photo. I feel like this'll shock the conscience.
What?
You're not a bad detective.
Here we go.
Well, I found the photo in Remington's office. It was ripped up, though. I think he was some kind
He
of...
was a lot of things. Don't lose that picture. And show it to Mr. Harper before you leave.
Okay.
This is the journal, correct?
Uh-huh.
The one that man left here 60 years ago?
You seem a little unsure of the details.
I thought you were
Read
very
up on all the
observant.
stuff?
Forgive me. It's hard for me to get the image of Boggy as the lovable cartoon character out of my mind.
So if he made the
He's just
costume,
so iconic.
he would have trouble mixing
in
it up.
1973.
1973.
Protesting to protect the real swamp creature.
We got
the
it.
cartoon character is just some commercial byproduct, right?
Yes, of course.
We knew we were gonna get it. I knew it was gonna be a year.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
You want to try it on?
Show it to somebody else.
Anything? Any thoughts about the hot dog?
Friend?
Ah, boy, I don't know.
I'm
Flour.
afraid I have.
Okay. Is it Boggy gloves don't fit? You must have
Seems
quit.
like a good
Absolutely.
person. He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest?
Oh.
But he works here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
Everyone will.
So what did Mr. Remington...
Oh.
I mean,
It wasn't.
But
I had already clicked that. Sorry.
but he didn't...
Ooh, this was a long one. Oh, there's the back button right there at the bottom. My bad. Could have saved a lot of time. You know this lady?
The wrong person.
Nope. What do you think of yourself?
A man who has sacrificed luxuries to protect those who need protecting. Pretty good beard, too.
Pretty good beard, too. So we still don't have his challenge. What do you think of Agent Folder?
Yes, Agent Folder. A good man.
You know him?
We get on rather well. And we shared a number of views on the way things were run around here.
Really?
Show it to somebody else.
You show it to somebody else. Boy, we have not unlocked
You're
his
wasting your
speech
time.
thing. Alright.
I'm impressed someone matched... And I...
Alright, let's go. Let's start top to bottom.
It's a cup piece.
Okay.
It's Echo's...
That says 1973, right? Upside down? I don't know how to confirm.
It's a cup piece.
Boy, I really thought that was going to be it. Okay, so now let's go to the notes. Protest. Okay. Boy, we don't know much about this area. Does this mean we haven't clicked all the shiny things? Is that what that means? Do you see any shiny things? Maybe, do we actually need a clue here? Okay, yeah, we haven't got the challenge for this guy yet. So we definitely need to talk to Harper. For sure.
These flower petals seem a little out of place. These flower petals...
That's a clue?
Looks like I can't...
That was a clue. Okay.
I'm impressed someone... And it's Echo's tent.
And if we click on this and here... Okay, now we have flower petals. So there's something else here that we need to look at, but that's probably inside the tent. I guess we go to the cafe. I'm feeling very much like I have missed something. Why wouldn't that have been the code? Okay, we don't officially know the code. Gotcha.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front. But
I can get up and look. Alright, what are we talking to you about?
Ready with some cryptic advice?
Didn't you say something about rounding off? Fry Guy, he did say something about rounding off.
Let them take him.
Son of a gun.
The murderer? That's my job. I gotta make sure that
No, the creature.
Okay, I don't know why I clicked on her. I don't like her voice.
His home.
It really bothers me.
Oh, Boggy.
Sorry.
You didn't?
Well, no.
Mainly because I don't believe he ever existed at all.
Mainly because I didn't believe he existed at all.
So, he won't get in trouble? You won't have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for what? And stayed out of trouble for that long.
I really
have a
dislike her
feeling
voice.
Some detective isn't going to change all that in one day.
Well, in that case, he says, thank you.
Great. She's gone. I've never been happier. I found her to be off-putting.
I'm impressed someone... And it's a cut piece.
Okay. He rounded off.
It's a piece. It's a piece. It's Echo's...
I wouldn't know how to, like,
It's Echo's...
confirm
It's a piece.
if you had it right in the first place.
It's a piece.
Okay. And then we're going to try the other way. Yeah.
It's a piece.
Yeah, I don't know how to, like, confirm if I got it right, but I guess I don't have it right.
I'm impressed. And
Do I... Oh, no, there's no
it's a piece.
object interaction. It's a tent! It seems pretty easy to break into, for the record. But we need to talk to the cafe guy. Let's see. We'll talk to her. Maybe she knows more. We haven't got her challenge yet, so...
I have a theory that the murderer was wearing a costume. A homemade outfit designed to look like the swamp creature.
I've never seen any.
You can use his lockpick and cut a hole
You've never
in the
seen
side.
me in that.
Yeah.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion, but...
No, you'd never see me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
That's the point of a disguise?
Look, detective.
Oh.
When you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Is that why you always wear those black leggings?
You've only just met me and you're making assumptions about what I always wear.
And making assumptions is the fun part of being a detective.
Well, you're right. I always wear these.
Alright. She's also
So
hard
what
to
can
talk
you tell
to.
me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
Okay, what do you think of
Yeah,
Echo?
I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone
Really?
supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protests used to have a bit more energy, though. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
Ooh, we
I'm
gotta
happy
get
to say,
inside that
I
tent.
don't know.
There might be something I can ask Echo about.
Oh, here we go. Great. Great. Okay. So, Echo's poncho. Probably none of these things. And less time in his tent. And plans to eat it because he's so terrified. And more time in his tent. So, Echo did something. And so something to Echo and more time in his tent. Spends more time holding, has never spoken to, has recently acquired, spends less time holding Echo, more time holding Echo. Okay, so Echo is not second. Plans to eat it because he's so terrified. It's got to be more time in his tent. So something you can ask Echo about, right? So Sally Spears has... Did she say something about the poncho? Because I actually wasn't hearing. Less time in his tent? Echo spends more time... Well, he spends less... He spends... And less time in his tent. So he spends less time holding the protest time and more time in his tent. Oh, there you go. Okay. Right.
Echo spends less time
Woof.
holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest.
Yeah. Thank you for helping. I'm a little tired. Let's blame that. So we don't have her challenge, but let's present her some clues. What do you know about this
Is there
hunting
any
photo?
clues?
Okay. Something tells me she's going to say that to almost everything.
I have no idea.
Right. I don't think she's really involved.
Where are you keeping?
Okay, what about people? People. What do you think of Agent Folder?
I really don't know what to tell.
Perfect. And then what do you think about this woman?
Is that one of the other suspects? They're more suspicious.
Perfect. Thank you for nothing. See you never. You do need to talk to people that are, like, clearly not suspects because they give you more information.
Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get reaction for sure.
Reaction.
I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you the sketches I found in the trash.
Plan
can
things to
right
go
next
this
your
far.
cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to
Like
think
maybe
why
they
somebody
weren't
would
trying
do
to
such
kill
a
him.
thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
You said you knew Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here. So I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets?
We're about to show him a secret.
A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream. I can tell you that much.
And here we go.
One of Mr. Remington's secrets. I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey.
Okay. I don't know that there's anything else we really need to show him.
It's Mr. Remington's fireplace poker. This slime on the handle. It's familiar for some reason.
Because it's your drink. Alright. Well, here, this is the only person you want to talk about. Well, thanks for nothing.
I don't know what to say.
So, isn't that weird? Echo was like, you need to show that photo to Harper, as if it was going to mean something, and then Harper is like, yeah, that's just like one of the things he does. Oh, did we never ask him about last night? Wow. Huge detective misstep.
I was going to. Were you going to tell
In Oregon, there's a ban on hunting Bigfoot? I didn't realize that. Well, good for them.
I had a couple customers. Eventually, they all left, and I looked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables, and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Mr. Remington liked to keep us down to his skeleton stuff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke.
Don't make that joke. Before we go back, I'm kind of doing things, I feel like in an order that the game is not necessarily expecting. But, yeah, let's talk to her again. Oh, no. Let's just break right in. So, yep, let's use your...
Okay, even I'll admit, that's pretty...
What? Oh, I was trying to use her cauldron. Present a clue.
Let's see.
The same substance.
First thing we do, then tap...
I know how to do this.
And now, we just...
It would be interesting if we...
Got it! Now I know what... I'll write it down in my
had
notes.
A fail state here.
What's going... That was definitely the same as the other tests.
Of course.
There's something about that green slime.
Right. Are covered in the same swamp slime. Okay. So the fireplace poker found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered in the same slime.
Poker
We know this.
Found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it.
Okay, now we have her challenge, but I don't think anything she says is going to matter. Let's talk to this lady.
Your job is to ask me about what happened last night.
That is correct.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds useful.
Yes, please, tell me.
What were you doing?
I was here, in my house, by myself.
Mm-hmm. What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
Okay, that was weird.
You've been here so long, you must have crossed paths with Remington a few times. What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp. We'll be better off without him. Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist attraction as well.
Better off? With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
What are you talking about?
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters.
Yes.
Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting? Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal. That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is now, but some men have no respect for laws, of any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home here. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's bog with a gun and start hunting down his main attraction.
Okay. I don't know how we challenge her, but let's present her with a clue. Oh, okay. I guess we can do this again. It's literally the same thing. I want one of these not to be the same thing. Because then that would actually... Oops. That'd be kind of interesting.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down.
Is it the same thing?
It's all the same. It's the exact same liquid again.
Okay, so we knew that, but now the game has like confirmed it.
I recognize some of those.
Oh, she recognizes some of them.
Fortunately, they've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes, and one of them after that.
One of them after that. Do you want to tell me more, or just be more cryptic?
This is a 60-year-old journal. It was on display in a museum.
I know what it is.
I thought you might. I'm supposed to look to the past, right?
Oh. So somebody built the museum, was living in the swamp when... Okay, she was living in the swamp when Boggy became a famous cartoon, or the swamp creature was discovered by explorers 60 years ago. Yeah.
Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when
feels right.
the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. Lady Weybridge. She was living here when Boggy was first discovered.
Oh, I have a
explorer.
challenge for her. Good. That should be everybody then, right?
I've been looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Did you
really?
find anything?
Yeah. You.
You must be confused. You found me today when you barged into my house.
Right.
Remember?
We're living in the swamp. That's true.
You were already living in the swamp when the explorer came here 60 years ago.
The explorer? That man they talk about in the museum?
The one who
Oh,
originally
she's
discovered
the
Boggy.
explorer.
You know who I'm talking about.
I
The
clicked on the
sketches
wrong
and notes are
one.
The only real evidence
You're
we have
right.
for this creature.
You're right, Fry Guy.
You already have his journal. You learned to read, I assume. What else do you need?
It's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is.
There's a page missing from the journal.
It's her.
I think you know where it is.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp. I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his journal.
Oh, I thought she was the
Or
explorer.
what, that I stole it?
You took it from the journal? I really have no idea. If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind. You took it from the journal while it was on display at the
From
museum.
the journal while it was
Oh!
on display in the museum. And let's think about this one again.
Oh, that was wrong. That's... Oh, no! That was my first
I've
mess
been
up.
looking into the
Oh, really?
Okay, skip, skip,
Yeah.
skip, skip,
You found
skip.
when you-
I think I messed up the first...
You were
Oh!
already
Oh,
living in the swamp
no!
When the explorer came,
the explorer?
I
That man?
clicked the...
the one who originally
Ah, I was
discovered
clicking too
Boggy.
fast. How do I get out of here? I want to start over.
His sketches and
You learned to...
All right. I think you know where it
page
is.
missing from-
Why on
I
earth
messed
would
this
know
up so
something
bad.
like-
Because you were the... I have...
Yours? Or what?
I really
How about I have no idea? Since I messed up the first one, I don't have an idea.
It doesn't belong in a museum.
It belongs in a museum.
With me. You understand?
What if
I do.
promise I'll return it after I finish clearing up this mess?
Then I'll show it to you.
Is this you? He drew you into his journal? It's beautiful.
60 years ago, yes. He left the page with me. We agreed that
Oh, there was an explorer. I thought she was the explorer.
I think there's something on the back.
There's something on the back. Is it a code?
What's this? Footprints.
The page proves the footprints found outside the office were not made by the real Boggy. Why? Because this is supposedly the real Boggy? We'll see. Okay, cool. No, cancel. Not you.
If you bring me something,
Did,
you can put...
is there anything else?
He drew me in.
Right.
That's the end of the story.
That's the end of the
I
story.
bet it's not. Does this explorer have a name?
Yes?
Are you going to tell me?
No.
It's one of the other men in the photo, right? Okay, this
No,
is...
thank you.
No. Oh. Anything else? I don't think we need to click on all of these.
If you bring me something...
Maybe to 100% the game you have to do this. But, okay, we're good. Alright, anything else in here?
This is like... check out the tree. Okay, even...
We're good? Okay. So, back to the museum. Although, how do I get to the museum? Okay, so back to the museum. Ask the guy the new questions I got, present him with all the evidence I got, and then challenge the girl. I don't think we actually need to challenge her, but I think it'll help unlock the other people. So, and yeah, we have all the challenges left. Was there anything here we didn't get that might be related to the photo?
I can see. Not bad. It's like a little... The water's clear. I can... Not bad.
Because remember,
The water's clear. Not
the
bad.
hint was like, did you go here? This is where the photo was taken. Okay, and then we've
I
already
don't think it's a window,
clicked
but
on
this hatch is
these.
shut at the moment. This side of the museum is surrounded by... That museum is...
Oh, shoot. What did it say?
Is it be-
Well, I don't know what I just clicked on, but
Let's see here. This journal
Here we
belongs
go.
to the first discovered boggy in this swamp 60 years ago.
right.
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though.
I thought I clicked on this the last time I was in here. We've turned the sparkly hints back on. Because I just wanted to make sure I had everything. Oh yeah, there is something I still don't have in here.
Some educational facts about... Did you know swamps are gross?
So down here?
This is a really cramped museum. Not worth it.
This?
Apparently
Here we
the
go.
museum was founded by the explorer many years ago. In a different location. It's only recently been moved here to be part of the
We need to
tourism
find the
attraction.
other
That
location.
might explain why it looks...
Yeah, this is like flashing,
These are skulls?
but I clicked on it to do the
Models of
puzzle, so I
bodies
didn't think there'd be
something.
anything else here. Like I did this already.
Things and jars. Unless the thing is marmalade.
Yeah. No.
Books about boggy and... Oh,
Okay, well, let's talk to him again. we've got lots of things to talk to him about now.
Your relationship with Richard Remington.
We didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefit.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
I'd like to know.
Sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Why not? It was part
Yeah.
of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
What was that? And can I have that piece of paper, please? Feels like I'm done talking to him. Really?
So, you found it. I wonder who else knows about it.
What?
Is that the missing page of the journal?
I think so.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
So he's responding to these things, but they're not necessarily clues. I'm missing a lot of things. It belongs in a museum.
This file goes over some basic... It's nothing more than a basic overview.
I don't have everything from
this is a
here.
really... Apparently, this is the exact... it seems everyone is destined to lose a hat or two in this damn...
Nice.
Apparently... let's see here.
Okay. Let's just look through our clues real quick. There's lots of stuff we don't know about the bog dog. I guess we need to be asking more people about the bog dog. We need to be asking more people about the gun, I guess. I don't even know who we'd be asking these things to.
So,
he has a piece of paper, and
never
he's
seen that before.
he has a piece of paper, and he's not interested
This
in
design is some bizarre hybrid between the
showing
real
it to
creature
us.
and the cartoon.
Ah.
I have no interest in something like that.
Okay, profile. I've already asked him about all these
The
people.
man was a fool. That's all you need to know.
All right,
If I
well,
cared about that person.
so why can't we use
There's
this
a little door on
door?
the wall here. I think it leads outside. Some educational... Did you...
I'm just like trying to figure out what we're doing.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cart.
I don't know.
It's a poster from the old Boggy
Oh.
cartoon show.
Okay.
Boggy he's having a grand... It's a poster from Swamp Studios,
Nice.
providing the best in swamp-based... It says...
So this is clues.
Actually,
Here we go.
I think this is from the very first episode. Copyright MCM...
Oh,
XXX
Fry Guy.
90.
This is a date. This sure feels like the combo lock.
That'll be...
1934.
1930...
Yep.
1934? Copyright...
Yep. It's definitely worth trying.
This is a real...
Okay, cool.
This is
So we... Oh,
Let's see.
no. Oh, I'm so bad at that. So we have... Ooh, part of me wants to break into the tent before we even... It's very easy to get lost here. This, I am definitely not taking the most efficient route. Okay, hold on. Before we do this, we have everything. Okay, I think we're about to solve this. We're gonna just do the challenge with her, but I think
Black
we're good.
leggings you found in your bag this morning. They're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Everything in this swamp is covered in slime.
Right.
What's your angle, Grimoire?
The exact same slime hasn't been found anywhere else. False. If you have proof you're wearing them during the murder. Nope. The black leggings are part of the murder costume. Yes.
Your black leggings were part of the murderous costume.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
Well, you know, I don't have proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up? Besides, look at them. What do you notice?
Stretched out.
They're loose and stretched.
That's right, someone larger than me has worn these. They're stretched out.
We've got
especially
this
at the
all
waist.
locked up.
It's pretty obvious.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in their boggy costume, and then put them back in your bag when they were done?
If you say so. It's not my job to know all the details. It's my job to sell souvenirs. Do you want a souvenir?
Oh, my, yes.
Take that coffee mug.
Choose one for me.
You look like you could use something to wind up. You can take this one.
Oh. Oh, well, isn't that nice? I mean, what did I think it was going to be? Weirdly, it's a wind-up toy, and now I
always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
Now I
It's
just
part
have,
of the character, I guess.
now I
I'm
just have
surprised
one
you
more
would sell
clue?
Some sort of boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
Do we just ask her, like, everything? I don't know.
No idea.
No, she's not going to know any of this. Part of me is like, oh, this is a short game. I can get 100%. But then it's just like, I don't know. I'm not going to ask questions where people are like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. To me, it's fairly obvious that she's not going to know. So it's okay. I am lost. Hello. Okay. Before I talk to him, let's break into his tent. We're going 1934. It's a video game, and we found a date, which is a 4-digit code. I figured it would open right away if we got it. We could have brute forced that.
I guess it belongs to Echo. Bad news. Remington is dead.
Bad news. See, this was my second prediction.
I don't know what to do. Was my whole protest in vain? They'll shut this place down, sure, but I'll never know if I got through to him. That's all he's written.
That's it?
There's...
What? That's it? Oh, we're not done yet. We have more... we have more things to collect, I guess? Well, we don't have the rest of the costume. So... we don't have the torso or the feet. Although this torso, just now that I'm saying this, straight up looks like that poncho. Ooh, boy. Could we solve this without that? Let's talk to him. Let's present a clue.
Show it to somebody else.
Yeah. What about this poker?
Why?
I have a suspicion it may have been the murder weapon.
Really? I thought Remington was attacked by something with claws, wasn't he?
Wasn't he? Who told you that?
No thanks, my friend.
We're not
I'm
friends,
afraid
buddy.
I have no idea.
I'm not your pal,
To
friend.
somebody else. No thanks, my friend.
Okay.
I'm afraid I have...
Well, I think this guy's my
heard
primary
you've been spending less
suspect.
time protesting recently and more time, in your tent. Normally I wouldn't pry, but it's my job to ask.
Untouched people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
Yeah.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Ho 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 ho.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent.
Huh.
Notebook time.
I have a silly name. I don't have an answer. What is this?
You've been in your tent, hiding from Boggy.
Why not?
Did I just mess that up, like, big time? I feel like I messed that up big time. What? I don't know what his deal is. Oh, I can do it again?
I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
Right.
So
okay, listen, pay attention.
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent. Notebook.
It's not weather, it's not taxes. A ghost?
You've been hiding in your tent because
doesn't make
the
any
swamp
sense.
Is haunted.
Why not?
No. You know what the weird part is? I got an achievement for that.
I heard you and more normal. So
Am I just...
Nothing.
Well, it was not.
It's not the weather.
How do
Oh boy, this really goes on here.
Notebook.
I mean, it's got to be tax, right? I guess? I don't know.
You've been hiding in your tent from the tax man.
Why not?
Okay, it's the weather? Why you... What?
I and more no.
I am, like, missing so much right now.
Notebook time. You've been in your tent.
Why not?
Wait, he says that for every answer?
I think it's time I went to talk to Officer James.
Okay. Well, never mind then. The beginning of the end. Right, I have 82% of the clues. I'm not saying that I have to 100% this game. But oh no, you got Luigi'd? Wait, what does getting Luigi'd means? Is that from the movie? I did see the movie. He just trolled me. Alright, I don't have to 100% the game, but now I feel weird after this conversation that maybe I don't know everything I'm supposed to know.
This area is kind of empty. Rocks sitting in the water like stepping stone. If that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient...
Can I go that way? Okay, alright, here's what we're gonna do. This is literally what we're gonna do. We're gonna look, here we go. So there's something at the gift shop that we're missing. And there's something at the cafe we're missing. There we go. I don't know if that's a clue or an object or what, but the game is giving us the ability to to use this system to figure these things out. Here we go. I bet I'm missing something here. This is where I think... yep, I am missing something here. Okay. Because the creepy little girl was like, search where the photo was taken. It was over here.
The staircase is a trick, and this place.
Right?
The water's I can see much. Not bad.
Right. I'm like, I mean, I have the little glowy hints on.
The rock path leading back to.
So the game is telling me I'm missing something here. In Mario Maker 2, you'd die in the campaign. Luigi popped up and said you died. So why don't you play on easy mode? Oh,
the water's clear here. I can not bet.
That would be annoying. Okay. According to the game and its mechanics, it will tell you when you're missing something. I'm missing either a clue or an object. Okay, here we go. The photo was definitely taken here. That's this part. It was taken right here.
The water's clear here. I can not bet. What's this?
Did I even click on anything?
Looks like this stuff in the water has been moved around recently. Maybe if I...
What? What am I doing? Am I playing Operation? I guess I could have paid attention to the actual clue. It said... I don't actually know what it said, but... I'm gonna go back so I can hear it. Where was that? Just here?
What's this?
Oh, because the bubbles are a hint. Okay, the game did give me a hint.
Looks like this stuff in the water
Here we go.
Moved around recently.
Moved around recently.
Maybe if I
reposition them, I'll find a clue. Okay. Reposition them. Oh, look at the shadows. I can't turn anything, so it's gonna have to just be... Doesn't that feel right, or no? I'll get it eventually, gang. I'll get it eventually. It might take me a while, actually. I'm not doing a great job. You go over here. Like, if I can just turn these things... Okay, you go over here. No. You know. The leftmost rock goes in the bottom. Oh! Yes. Thank you. As I have mentioned before. Backseating welcome. Backseating welcome. No spoilers. Backseating welcome. Alright, that one. Now that we have unlocked the one, we should be able to get the rest, I think. Yeah, there you go. I don't know how perfect it needs to be, but that's pretty close. And then... Or maybe that one's just done. Now I do this one. Oh, look, I accidentally set it down in the right place. Okay, and then you go there. And you go... Here.
I recognize that footprint.
There we go. Yeah, and the sticker right above. Yes.
It's the same as the one found at the crime scene.
Okay. We are using the game's mechanic of telling us that we have that. Okay. So one more clue. I don't know what that clue, quote, unquote, gets us. But watch this. Watch this. Where are we? Bridge. Anything here? Nope. Keep going. Cafe? Yes, we are missing something in the cafe.
Grass, tree.
I mean, it seems like trash is a phone.
The tables and shit.
The water.
Water everywhere. Seriously, I'm not drinking that.
We haven't.
Water.
Okay, look for clues.
A shipwreck? And why is there a cafe growing out of the side?
Yeah, we did the trash can already, but let's see if there's
Predictably, a
more.
trash can glamorous.
Is there something else in here than our first clue? This is where we got the. This is where we got the drawing. Okay, nothing else in the trash can. This looks like a little door.
Door on the side of the ship. I think it's part of the cafe.
That's it? Okay, so I guess that would just have helped us answer the questions when we're like, hey, how did they get in? Or something like that. So not all of these are necessarily, like, super important.
That's Mr. Remington's old hunting rifle.
Perfect.
He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason. He was very fond of that thing. Looks like it was fired recently.
Okay, that was new information. Well...
Why don't you show that to someone else? You don't know everything.
Okay.
I can't help you with that. Why don't you show that?
Okay. Alright, I think I got him. Okay. I mean, we're just here. So there's something else here we don't have.
It's a humble gift shop.
We already have... Are the flippers here?
Funky dolls. Brightly colored. Is there something behind them?
We already got the something behind them.
Brightly colored bonk. Is there? What on? This is too cool.
I don't understand.
A boggy spot? Maybe I'll get one and
We already... Okay. That's annoying.
It's a humble... Brightly...
Oh, nope. Nope.
Brightly...
Nope. Let's talk to her. Okay. Yeah, it tells you which ones you already done. I definitely appreciate that. That's a good point. So many games you're like, oh, wait, no, I already clicked on that. Oh, I already clicked on
pretty
that.
stupid. Luckily, kids seem to like stupid stuff.
You sell a lot of them?
Yeah, they're pretty popular.
Okay. Gloves?
Is that one of your clues?
What haven't I asked you about? You know anything about the hot dog?
No idea.
You know anything about the pitchfork? Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, I appreciate that it tells you too, because it's like, okay, so we're at 96% of things discovered in locations. So I'm guessing that means there are 2 locations, or 2 items. Oh! Treehouse? Swamp Dock? Where's the Swamp Dock? Oh, that's the entrance to the game. How funny. Okay, so we need to go to the treehouse. And we have 100% of the suspects. We knew that, but does that also mean, like, we've exhausted their dialogue? 88% of the inventory? I don't think that's how percentages work, but okay. Let's go back to the treehouse. There's 2 things missing there. And then the Swamp Dock... There's 1 thing, but that's... The Swamp Dock is where the beginning of the game is. Okay, I thought there was more here, but I clicked on, like, everything. Let's just... You know what? I'm gonna walk her through... I'm gonna walk her through just the remaining clues.
There's samples of flowers that grow in this area.
Yeah.
2. And one of them only grows around the museum.
Right, I've seen that.
No, thank you.
I've seen the one that grows out in the museum, but that didn't turn it into a clue.
If you bring me something,
I'm gonna show her everything.
put that away.
That's nothing. That's everything. You got people?
Show it to someone who doesn't. A fascinating old woman who lives in a wonderful treehouse.
Okay, there are, according to the game, 2 clues here. Could be an item, or could be here.
I'm indoors.
Oh, darn. Flower book?
There's a book on the table. How fascinating.
I already
I'll
have
take
a
some
flower
time to
book.
read it. There's a book on the
Okay. Okay, I don't know where the pressed flowers come from, but okay. So that book of flowers was not the actual remaining clue. Okay. All right. Yarn?
There's a whole load of needles and wool in that ship. Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore.
Cool. So we have now 100%ed the map, except for the swamp dock. Oh, never mind. It says no clues. It doesn't say missing clues. It says no clues. So we've got 7 out of 7 challenges. We've met 100% of the people, and we have 100% of the locations. We don't have 100% of the objects, and that feels weird to me, because I would have thought they came together. So the percent is the clues from the items. We're missing 1 item. I guess we actually could maybe 100% this game. That wasn't really my plan. You know, I don't really 100% games.
The rock path leading...
If there was something else here, they would say something. They've hinted a lot about the side of the museum, or all kinds of stuff. Oh, but the bees! Welcome! Thank you again for the raid. Happy that we happen to be on at the same time. And let's do it. Fry Guy said, I looked up where the last item was, and I think it would take you a long time to find it. Give it to me, Fry Guy. Spoil away. Well, not spoil. Backseat away. If it would take me a long time to find it, then why don't you just tell me where it is? We're so close to 100%ing this game. I thought the flowers would be some kind of hint. Yeah, look at this. We've talked to 100% of the people. We have found 100% of the clues in each area. We have 100% of everything, except there is 1 object we have not found. I'm assuming it's the flippers. Or the chest, but I think the chest is the poncho. Outside the place where the murder happened, in the swamp grass. What? There is a 0% chance I would have found that. I can't even manage to click on the right direction. As you can tell by me clicking on the wrong direction 3 times. The swamp grass? Like here?
The strange footprints stop right by these reeds. Maybe I can move some of them out of the way.
Now, theoretically, I could have found that. I could not have found it, but theoretically, we could have found it. Thank you for the backseating there. As I mentioned, it's welcome. You know, maybe not all the time 24/7, but if I'm struggling, absolutely. We could have been doing that for 5 hours and maybe not found it. So, oh, okay. I kind of hate to do this, but now that I am so close to 100%ing this game, you see how it doesn't have all the answers? Like, we don't... I think I need to finish...
There are bizarre footprints with 3 and...
Oh, I think I need to finish talking to everybody, and I need to just 100% this real quick, present a clue.
Mm-hmm.
These people are not going to know anything about most of these things. But I just wanna make sure. Boom. Nope. What else?
I'm sorry,
Nope. We're just gonna get through this. There we go. Clue. But the beast says I'm not very good at finding things. Yeah, I'm not very good at finding things. I think you can go through the items like you can with the scenes. Oh, you're right, Fry Guy.
Rush back.
That's right.
This is going down.
I wouldn't have guessed this guy would have known
Important.
what the hot dog was. But you're right. Here, let's go through the items. Oh, so I have all the items, but I'm 92% of them. Okay, so I need to talk to people about the hat. That makes sense. I need to talk to people about the wind-up toy. Not the flowers. Should I write this down? Should I write this down? I'm going to write this down, because I don't think there's a lot of them. You know what? We're going to use my unicorn pen. That's right. It's unicorn. Okay. Hat. Toy. You think I'm messing around? I'm not messing around. We're going to get this. And I just got the last clue for the hot dog. Oh. Oh, wow. Do we actually have a lot less to do than I thought? Okay. Flippers. Or I'll just say hands so I don't get confused. And then feet. So the things we've actually just picked up. So not a big surprise. Ooh, good suggestion, Fry Guy. Okay. Did we already... Okay, I think we already clicked on all those with this guy, but I mean, we're about to 100% this game. Let's not mess around now. Toy? Nope. Okay. Flippers. We already did flippers. Gloves.
That's great.
The art styles look cool. I like the art style too. They've made another game. I mentioned this earlier about the bees. They've made another game, and I do plan on playing it eventually. It's just I need it to go on sale. And they keep they've made 3 games. It started like as a low budget app, and then this is kind of the middle game, and then the next one looks quite a bit more advanced.
You won't be
Hat.
getting very far.
Okay,
If you
toy.
want to-
We got this.
I don't
Gloves.
really have time.
Oh, and we're about to 100% this game. See you later. You're pointless. I'm sorry, not as a person, just for my clues.
Which is it?
He should have something to say about the flippers and the
The real
gloves.
swamp creature had claws.
Yep.
3 on each hand to be precise.
I guess I could have
Well,
logicked out who would say what.
fins Instead.
Boom.
Guesswork. Nobody can know what Boggy's feet look like. It's his.
Boom. I know what Boggy's feet look like.
This is just a piece of junk they sell to tourists.
Hat.
It has no resemblance to the real creature.
Did we just do it?
A good example.
We did it! I'm the slickest of sleuths. Because of my dyslexia, I misread that. I thought it said sickest of sleuths, which is also appropriate.
They often use
I
the
just got an
red
achievement
bucket
for 100%ing the game. Air horn. You don't have to guess at air horn. I do, in fact, have that button. We're like... I don't 100% a lot of games, so you know what? It's nice to kind of 100% a short game. You know what the weird part is? Thank you. I recorded that myself, as you can probably tell. You know what the weird part is? I don't fully know what happened. That's the weird part. It's so good. Thank you. Okay, I don't fully know what actually happened. So let's talk about why people are suspicious. No, not suspicious. She thinks the swamp is disgusting.
Not suspicious.
Not suspicious. She's got long legs. Not suspicious.
Suspicious. Not
Nope.
suspicious.
I don't find her suspicious at all.
Not suspicious. Not suspicious. Not
Nope.
suspicious.
I'm ruling her out entirely. Protesting animal rights for the swamp. Suspicious in terms of this murder. Spending more time in his tent recently. I don't know why he was. He trolled me. You don't think Sally did it, but you do hate her. That's fair. That's fair. I don't fully blame her. But her character has made some weird choices. He's a fan of Boggy, maybe. Doesn't know much about the real swamp creature. Maybe. Shares views, many views with Agent. Protests have been ignored. He's not a talented artist or musician. Now that one is weird. He hasn't been putting in effort. This guy's so suspicious. You don't even know how to place your stereotype? No, I don't know exactly either. Says he opened late but locks up when he leaves.
Not suspicious.
Harper's known Remington for many years. Knows about Remington's secret hobby.
Not suspicious.
Not suspicious. Okay. Research,
Not
locations.
suspicious.
These guys are not suspicious at all.
Not suspicious.
Is this game going to make me pick and I'm actually not going to know for sure? Because I have a very strong opinion, but I haven't, like, solved it.
Not suspicious. Suspicious. Not suspicious. Not suspicious. Not suspicious.
That's kind of fun.
Not suspicious. Not suspicious.
So,
He's pretty suspicious.
Not suspicious.
Okay, a lot of time in the museum. The flowers were at the museum. The only place they grow were at the museum. And those same flowers were in front of Echo. They weren't at the murder scene, though, so I don't really know what that means. Alright.
Not suspicious.
Knows all about the flowers and where they grow. I don't know. Alright, I've given up on this suspicious, not suspicious thing. No, I don't want to quit the game. You'd think it was Lady Weybridge. I mean, at this point, it actually could be anybody. I hope this guy helps me, like actually helps me talk through it. I don't know how this resolution's going to be. I don't know how this game works, so I don't know what this is going to be like. I didn't find him. What swamp creature? I forgot all about him. Okay, I didn't find him.
Find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
I'll keep looking for him.
I don't understand. Oh, I have to. Oh, do I have to like decide who the killer is? Okay.
Suspicious.
All right. So if I
Not suspicious.
if I set somebody to be the killer, then is this how this works?
Not suspicious. Not suspicious.
so,
Not suspicious. Not suspicious. Not suspicious. Not suspicious. Not suspicious.
Well, Boggy's definitely not the murderer. Oh, I just need to set Boggy to not the murderer.
Not suspicious. Not suspicious. Not suspicious.
I need to. No, I need to set. I think I need to turn Boggy off. I think you said you don't need to find him because you know who... Oh, okay.
You finally...
I think I've missed the assignment. I didn't find him. What's wrong? Okay. I didn't find him.
What? You'll not get...
Right. Oh, the case... I don't need to. Sorry, I totally misread what that said earlier. Oh, man, my brain. Oh.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Well, not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic
Here we go.
evidence of Buggy from last night?
How'd you know
see
that?
that photo. If that's not Buggy, what is it?
I found designs for the costume in a trash can.
Cool. I like this part,
Not
the
only
resolution.
that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them. There's still the one
But
that...
the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature?
Because I know the real creatures from the journal, right? Or actually, was it on the journal or was it on the missing page?
What's this?
It was on the missing
no
page.
records of
Ooh,
a
I'm good.
footprint Anywhere.
No public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
So easy.
Prongs match up with the wounds perfectly. The handle's even covered in slime, see?
Ah, but this swamp slime was one of the reasons Buggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think.
It's...
This stuff has an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me.
What is that exactly?
A poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the store.
What was it poisoned
He
with,
put
though?
this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
To make sure everyone in the swamp people make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
Which is not that weird, because...
I've been looking
He,
through your evidence, Grimoire.
like, lived there.
One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work
The
out.
video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last
Okay,
night.
how
At
close
the
was I
exact
on the first try of
moment
the footage?
murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them?
Yeah,
Just
I got
rearrange
this.
the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right. Drag them around and keep swapping until you're
I know,
happy
like,
with the order.
half of these. Like,
And if you
or
want to hear the
80% of
sounds
these.
again, you can...
No problem. I can always check my case file.
No, we got this. So, the metal, the clang, right? Culprit opens Remington's door. That was the creak. Remington cries out shock as he falls backwards. That's the second outcry. Culprit grabs a metal poker and stabs Remington. The first outcry... No. Wait. No, hold on. Cries out in shock. Okay, hold on. We got this. Where's curtains? There's some we can just get out of the way. Curtains. Done. Cries out and falls backwards. Okay. Fires the gun. Boom. Very quiet, but we found it. Boom. Yep, cries out as Boggy appears. That was my first guess. So door instead of dock. It's fine. Boom. Grabs the metal poker. Not a thud. Oh. Cries out in shock. Falls backwards. Curtain. Thud. We were so close the first time anyways. We want to check her case file? Why is everything flashing?
Just rearrange the descriptions on... Drag them around and if you want...
No problem. I can...
It reset them! Are you kidding me? Ah, okay, so ripping curtain. It reset them when I clicked. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Cries out in shock and falls backwards. He sees. So when he hits the ground, lands on the plank outside. Yep. Culprit opens up Remington's door. Culprit grabs metal poker.
I think that's
There we go. And drops metal poker in the office. Oh, 4 and 8 were swapped. Yeah, well, I would have been fine if I hadn't reset it.
Ah, excellent.
Jeez.
There's just 2 small details
Jeez
bothering me.
Louise.
First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
Well, that's easy. It was stuffed in the head.
Turns out the murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far. I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I collected.
Right, the poncho.
The original design.
The new poncho. Hello, I'm the murderer. That's pretty funny.
Wait, you never found the body piece.
Right.
The torso.
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made up of some thick material. Something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
soften the impact from a bullet. Aha!
Exactly.
You really soften the impact.
Put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
Oh no. I think he's wearing it still.
But how? We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Simple. He's still wearing
Oh,
it.
okay, that was right.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp, and lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him.
He's
He
not
got
wrong.
half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
No, it makes sense.
Not unless you're
He's
in on the secret.
He's a cryptozoologist. Yeah, he was here to hunt. He was here to hunt Boggy.
The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
Right. These like title scenes are kind of interesting.
A secret society,
They're
an order of
doing
hunters,
them quick.
seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
We figured this part out already.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
Sure.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington?
I mean, he
was a
still
member of this
murdered him, right?
order?
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the
His own
potential
white whale?
perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
Creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think you were some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected...
That was still premeditated murder.
No choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
How could you know what Boggy wanted?
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective.
You. It's
finished. Look, don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
Can I get my hat?
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him.
But you poisoned him.
Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
You're right. It doesn't make a difference. The poisoning is what makes it look like premeditated. If he wants to plea out to manslaughter or something, that's on him. I'm just the detective. I put the case together. I'm going to have to let the courts handle the rest.
You're right. It doesn't make any difference.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down the...
Hey, wait!
Oh, remember that hole that we saw, but we didn't know what was in it? Oh. Boggy doesn't like being framed. Was the little girl Boggy? No, but she talks to Boggy. Smithy, he's so cute! Why is Boggy so cute, though?
Aha!
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
There we go. Good job. Good job. I'm excited to play their next game. It was literally just like 80 or 90% off. And I missed the sale by like an hour or like 10 minutes. I don't even know. I hit refresh on the screen and the sale was gone. So that's great. I don't know what I'm going to be playing next Wednesday, but I enjoyed the game. I'll be looking more from this studio. I love a point and click, and it wasn't super hard, which is fine. You know,
Grimoire.
I don't need games to be hard.
Well, what did they decide to do?
We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything. He knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched down to the last detail.
Do you think they flipped him?
We agree with you, but
They're trying to track down the order?
I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We better be.
Are going after. Okay. So this is the setup for the sequels as well, which there is a sequel. I don't know if it's a direct sequel, if it's like a story of Detective Grimoire. I love a series. I love when they make multiple games, so keep making them. Thank you, SBF. And let me just also shout out, they have a form on their website, because this has come up a couple times recently. They have a form on their website where they're like, hey, if you're like trying to monetize, if you're trying to monetize, here, fill out this form. And I was like, okay, like, I'll fill it out, because I keep getting copyright claims and stuff on YouTube all the time. And it was just like a letter. And it was like, and it was like, Tom Vane from SFB Games allows you to make this, and the letter goes on, and it even has like a sense of humor about it, saying like, if you can make any money off of this, that would be awesome and good for you. And I just thought that was cool. I love it when developers are just open like that. Everyone has the right to their copyright and their intellectual property, and I don't want to say they don't, but I think there are balances in this world, and people like Disney and Nintendo make a lot of choices that I think are very frustrating to other creative people. Thank you, everybody. Have an absolutely wonderful night, and I will see you Saturday for the rest of you, and next Wednesday for a brand new game. Okay, goodbye.